My beloved child, I see you, the weight you're carrying, the doubts that creep in, and the quiet fears you hold deep within. But listen closely, because today I have a message just for you. It's not just any message, it's one that holds the power to transform your journey, to uncover the purpose hidden in your pain, and to ignite the strength within you that's waiting to rise. This is your moment, a divinely appointed time to hear what will guide, protect, and prepare you for the incredible future that lies ahead. Stay with me until the very end, because every word carries the breakthrough you've been searching for. Don't let this moment pass you by. Your next chapter begins here, and it's one you won't want to miss. Listen closely. There is great urgency in what I am about to share. This is not the moment to turn away or let your mind drift. Hear me completely. Each word I speak carries the weight of eternity, and your heart must be ready to receive it. The final hour is upon you. Yes, the very moment you have heard of and wondered about has arrived. Do not pause. Do not stray. Watch until the very end. This message is vital for your soul, for your future, and for the purpose I have placed within you. The days you are living in now are unlike any that have gone before. This is no time for lukewarm faith or half-hearted devotion. The world trembles under the weight of its choices, yet in the midst of it all, I am calling you. Yes, you by name. I see your heart, your questions, your struggles, and your uncertainties, and I say to you, my child, my beloved child, the final hour is upon you. Hear me well. This is not a message of fear, but of love. It carries urgency, yes, but it also holds hope. The clock has been ticking, and the hands now hover at the edge of midnight. That is why I need you to stay with me. Do not skip a single word. Do not look away. There is too much at stake, and what I am about to reveal is far too important to miss. My precious one, do you long for grace? Simply type, "Yes, I need" below to invite God's blessings into your life. Listen to me, beloved. The final hour is not a time to be caught unprepared. It is not a time for distraction or complacency. I have been calling you, guiding you, and urging you to ready your heart. Every message you have heard, every warning I have given, every whisper in the quiet of your soul, it has all been leading to this moment. I need you to listen now. The time for preparation is not tomorrow. It is today. It is this very hour, this very breath you are taking. Do not say you will do it later. Do not think you have more time to get it right. I am not telling you this to frighten you. I tell you this because I love you, and my love for you is relentless. It is passionate and eternal. That is why I speak so plainly now. Do not wait. Turn your heart fully to me. Remain with this message until the end so that nothing is left unsaid. The final hour demands your complete focus and surrender. Do you understand the times you are living in, my child? These are not ordinary days. I am fulfilling what I have spoken through my word and through my prophets. You are witnessing the pages of eternity turn one by one as my divine plan unfolds. Listen closely, because the events happening around you are not accidental. The shaking you see in the world is not without purpose. It is a reminder, a call for you to prepare your heart and draw near to me. This is why you cannot afford to look away. Watch until the very end. Every second matters now. Every choice carries eternal significance. My plans are not hidden from you. I have laid them out in my word, but now, in these final moments, I speak directly to your spirit. You are part of a grand design, and the events you see are moving toward the fulfillment of my promises. My little angel, if you felt touched by this thought, do not forget to leave a like. My beloved child, I am calling you to return to me with your whole heart. Look within yourself. Is there anything standing between us? Is there any part of your life you have not yielded to me? Now is the time to release it. Do not let sin, pride, or fear hold you captive. I long to cleanse you, wash you clean, and set you free. Do not turn away from this moment. The final hour is a time of decision. You must choose whom you will serve. You must choose who will reign in your heart. I am calling you not just to a surface change, but to deep transformation. Open your heart and let my spirit work in you. Let my love flood every part of your being. This is your moment to say, Lord, I am yours, every part of me. The days ahead will not be easy. I want to prepare you for what is coming. There will be trials, challenges, and even moments of doubt. But hear me now. You must stand firm. Your faith must be anchored in me, not in the shifting sands of this world. Do not rely on your own strength, for it will never suffice. Cling to me, trust in my word, and depend on my spirit. If you remain rooted in me, you will not be shaken. I am your rock, your refuge, your fortress. In these final hours, there will be storms, but I will keep you secure. My beloved child, do not let go. Hold fast to my promises, speak my truth, declare my word, and do not give in to fear, for I am with you, even to the end of the age. This is not merely a time of waiting, it is a time of action. I have given you a mission, my child. There are souls who need to hear my voice and to know my love. The final hour is not just about you. You are my light, my messenger. You are the one I have called to speak hope, to bring healing, and to share my salvation. Listen closely, child. Do not keep this message to yourself. As you watch until the end, let it fill you with urgency to reach others. Let it stir your heart with compassion for the broken. Let it move you to act so you can be my hands and feet in this world. I have entrusted you with the greatest message of all, my love, my forgiveness, and eternal life. Share it boldly, share it urgently, share it now, my child. Though these times are urgent, I do not give you this message to scare you. I give it because I love you. I do not want you lost, confused, or walking aimlessly. I have prepared a place for you, a future filled with eternal joy beyond anything this world can offer. Yes, trials will come, and yes, the world will tremble, but I am greater than it all. My love is stronger than any darkness. My peace is greater than any storm, and my victory is already won. You do not have to face what is coming alone. You do not have to fear, but you must choose. Choose me now, before time runs out. Choose life, choose truth, choose eternity with me. Even as I speak of urgency, know I do not leave you without hope. The final hour is not a time of despair, but a time of expectation. You are not alone in this. I am with you, guiding you, strengthening you, and preparing a place for you. This world is not your final home. I have something far greater in store. Keep your eyes fixed on me, and let your hope rest in the promise of what is to come. You may see chaos around you, but I am still in control. You may feel fear, but my perfect love drives out fear. You may wonder what the future holds, but I hold the future. Trust in me, my beloved child, for I will not fail you. My plans are good, my purposes are certain, and my love for you is unchanging. Darling child, keep the spark of encouragement alive. Pass this video on to 3 friends who need an extra push. My dear child, this is your moment. Not tomorrow, not next year. Now, the final hour is here. Will you turn to me before it is too late? I give you this message because I love you more than words can express. Because I want you to stand firm when the world trembles, and because I do not want you lost in chaos. Take this seriously. Share this warning with those you love. Be a voice of truth in these final moments. Time is short, but my grace remains. My arms are open still, and my love for you is unshakable. Come back to me. The hour is late, but it is not yet too late. Choose me today. My precious child, I urge you one last time. Do not stop listening. Do not stop watching. Stay until the very end. Every word I've spoken is for you. Every moment of this message is filled with my love and purpose for you. Let it sink deeply into your heart. Let it transform your life. Do not rush or dismiss it. This is a divine appointment, a holy moment meant to prepare you for what lies ahead. The final hour is upon you, yet you are not alone. I am with you, guiding you and loving you with a love that never ends. Hold on to me, trust in me, and let me lead you into the fullness of what I have planned. Do not let go. Stay faithful, stay focused. Remember, I am your God, and you are my beloved child. My dear soul, keep spreading positivity. Offer this video to someone who needs encouragement. My beloved offspring, I have warned you 3 times, and this may be the final warning. Have you noticed certain events repeating in your life, as though a higher power is trying to reveal something, yet you keep overlooking it? Today, I stand before you again, but perhaps this is the last time you will receive this message before all is changed. Deep inside, you sense a truth that you cannot ignore, yet you keep delaying its resolution. Time moves forward, and I will not keep calling forever. If you leave now, you risk losing the revelation you have been seeking. But if you stay with me until the very end, I have a remarkable surprise for you, something that can transform your life. The decision is yours. But be aware, this may be the final time I reach out in this way. Pay close attention, for my words can change everything. Share in the comments. I am ready to hear you, my sovereign. I am speaking to you. Yes, you specifically. You are here by no mere accident. This was destined from the start. I sensed your presence today, absorbing every word of this message. How many times have I sought your attention? How many times have I stirred a deep awareness in you that a change was needed, that you must turn away from this path before it was too late? I have spoken to you 3 times, and this may be the last. Today you feel a difference, not because I have changed, but because my call is clearer than ever. Embrace it now. You have asked for direction, and I have given you answers. You have observed, yet you continually craft excuses to remain idle. You say, in due time, I will fix it. In due time, I will change. In due time, I will act. But what if that due time never comes? Have you not seen how quickly the days pass? Time slips by, yet you remain unmoving, waiting for a perfect moment that will never arrive. Even now, your heart longs for something beyond the ordinary. I stand ready to give you what you need. Yet the first step is yours. This is your ultimate invitation. I reach out because I refuse to let you slip away. I warn you because I care for you. Do you think I would watch you walk the wrong path without speaking? Child of my heart, help this ray of comfort grow. Pass this message along to 3 souls who need cheering. Remember, I gave you the gift of choice. I can show you the way, but you alone must decide. What will you do next? Will you continue ignoring my voice, or will you finally listen and act? Time moves on, and this may be the last moment I call upon you this way. Write in the comments, Master, I am listening to your call. How many more signs do you need? How often have I tried to guide you, only for you to look away? Deep in your heart, you sense a powerful need to change, yet you pretend it is not there. Think back to the moment you knew something wasn't right, yet you went ahead anyway. Think of the moment your heart warned you that a choice was unwise, yet you pressed on. I cautioned you, I warned you, yet you chose to ignore my words. You seek the truth, yet you disregard what I say. You look for wonders, but fail to see the signs I already gave you. The door that closed, the friendship that ended, the path that vanished. It was all for a reason. I was there, watching over you and guiding you. You saw it as loss, as defeat, when it was truly liberation. I know it can be difficult to understand. I know you want to see change in so many things. But if I allowed something to shift in your life, it's because I could see what you could not. I see the road ahead, and every action I take is out of love for you. Now, will you keep ignoring it? Will you continue pretending this is not about you? I warn you, this may be the final time I seek your attention in this way. So my child, open your eyes. The signs have always been there. I am speaking, will you listen? Post in the comments, Master, now I see your signs. You feel it, you know it, yet you act as if it does not concern you. How many times has your heart clenched? A quiet voice within warned you, but you chose to ignore it. You felt the unease, yet you carried on as though the pain was not inevitable. Why? Because it was the easier road, the one that felt more comfortable. You resist my words because they call for change, and change can be painful. But do you know what hurts more deeply? Remaining where you do not belong. You have felt the disturbance, a void, a pull into the shadows, yet there's purpose in all of it. I am here to say the moment has come. It needs your attention now. You cannot pretend anymore that my words do not concern you. Your heart has been whispering, yet you let the clamor of the world drown out my call. You dive into distractions and noise, trying to escape. But in the stillness, when silence surrounds you, you can be sure I am there reaching out. My child, will you keep ignoring it? Will you keep pretending? I will not force you, for I have given you free will. But love compels me to warn you. Hear the whispers of your heart, for it is my voice calling you. Write in the comments, I choose to heed your call. Remember, I cautioned you. I showed you the way. I tried to reach you in countless ways, yet you remained unaware. There were times when you knew with absolute certainty that something was amiss. Still, you pressed on. I tried to intervene, to give you a sign, but you dismissed it as coincidence. Think of that door you wanted to open, but I kept shut. You felt frustrated. You questioned me, and even doubted my love. But now you see, it was truly a rescue. Remember those words that echoed in your mind? You thought it was chance, but they were full of purpose. I spoke to you, yet you chose not to listen. My words have meaning. I act with intention. Every step I take is deliberate, yet I watch as you repeat the same mistakes, revisit familiar places, and trust those who have hurt you before. What more must happen for you to see that I am guiding you? Are you willing to endure more pain? Are you willing to lose even more? Sweet one, our community awaits your bright spirit. Subscribe to stay connected and receive more heartfelt messages. My child, I have boundless patience, but time marches on. If I am warning you, it is because there is an unseen peril ahead. If you continue to ignore it, the day may come when the pain is unavoidable. I do not want to see you weakened or broken. I cannot bear to watch you suffer. I want to see you rise, to see you grow, and to live the life I envision for you. But for that, you must learn to listen. Heed the signs before it is too late. This could be your last chance. Write in the comments, Master, I hear you now. Child, answer me. Why do you continue on this path? You know it is not right. You sense you are drifting from my presence, yet you persist. How many times have you seen this path bring you pain? How many tears have you shed? How many disappointments have you faced because of this same choice? Yet rather than change, you return to the beginning. You cling to what you should have let go of long ago. You believe this time will be different. You convince yourself the hurt of the past will no longer overpower you. You try to believe it will work out. Yet deep down, you know the truth. I have something greater for you. I want to lead you to a place of abundance, where battles diminish and you find genuine peace. But to reach that place, you must stop wandering in the wrong direction. It takes you further from the destiny I have laid out for you. Each choice you make, apart from my guidance, only prolongs your journey. You cannot see it, but you are wasting precious time, draining your energy, and causing yourself unnecessary pain. I did not create you to live this way. You were made for a life of purpose and joy, not continuous suffering. I have something far better for you, but I will not force you to choose it. I can guide, warn, and inform you, but the final decision is yours. So tell me, how long will you remain on this misguided path? How long will you chase what I have asked you to let go? It is time to rise above this existence. Come back to the true path. Come back to me. Write in the comments, Master, I embrace your way. My child, I am calling once more. I have knocked already, and you knew it was me, yet you hesitated. You felt my presence, but fear, doubt, and pride held you back. I knocked again. I stirred your heart and gave you clues so you would realize you must cross the threshold. Yet you said, later, my sovereign, not now. You let distractions pull your focus away and pretended not to hear my call. Once more, with determination, I knocked on your door. I did all I could to show you I was here. Yet you kept it closed. What are you afraid of? What are you running from? A great sign has been given you, something so striking it demands your attention. There were moments of my approach in the stillness, when your heart felt calm at the thought of letting go, when messages came to you through other people, circumstances, even pain. You did not realize it was me. Now, my son, this may be the final call. I will not break this door down or conquer your heart by force. I stand at the door and knock. You alone must open it. If you do, I will come in, and everything will shift, change, and come into alignment. But as long as that door remains locked, transformation will not reach you. What more must happen for you to open it? I keep trying, but what if this is the final time? Write in the comments, Sovereign, today I welcome you. Cherished believers, come discover the profound joy of walking in Christ's light. Tap Join to connect with a supportive community where His teachings bring us together in love. Together, we will strengthen our faith and uplift one another. My child, how long will you wait? How many times have you known what you must do, yet pushed it off a bit longer? You say the moment is not right. I will change tomorrow. I will fix it later. But what if tomorrow never arrives? You are dealing with something monumental. Each time you hesitate, you lose a moment meant for your growth. Each moment of delay carries you further from the life you could have. I see you wrestling with your thoughts, trying to justify your inaction. But tell me, how long will you wait? You keep waiting for the perfect time, but that is an illusion that will always slip away. The best time to change, to yield, to do what's right is now, today. Tomorrow is not guaranteed. You invest your energy in many pursuits: career, wealth, knowledge, fleeting pleasures. But where is your focus on what truly matters? I have come to you 3 times with warnings, stirring urgency, yet you keep delaying. What should be received as a gift may turn into a burden if you ignore it. What could be changed may turn into regret. Do not wait for defeat to learn the value of victory. Do not let suffering be your only teacher. Embrace the wisdom I give you right now. Seize the chance to change before the moment passes. Grasp the chance to do right today. But you must act. The danger of delay is this: a time may come when it is beyond your power to make amends. Write in the comments, I declare this day that I will wait no longer. My child, what chains still bind you? What keeps you from rising to the next level? I see you standing, looking to the horizon, knowing you must move forward, yet hesitating to take the next leap. Deep down, you feel a call, a destiny, and you know you can no longer remain where you are. Still, you hesitate because of fear, the unknown, the possibility of mistakes, a sense of unworthiness. Know this: you will never walk alone. I am here, ready to hold you up. But you must believe. Is it the past that weighs you down? Mistakes and regrets from times gone by haunting your heart? Son, hear me. I am not a God who condemns, but one who heals. I look upon you not with judgment, but with deep love. Your wounds have become shackles. You have let false whispers convince you that you are not worthy, not able, and that you cannot overcome. But I ask you, who told you that? Who told you that you have no worth? It was not I. I have called you to a greater purpose. I placed a strength in you that you still do not fully see. There is a path ahead for you, but you must move. Tell me, what is holding you back from taking that step? Whatever it is, I stand ready to lift it from your shoulders, to break the chains and free you from everything trying to halt your progress. Desire it with all your heart. The choice is yours. Take the first step into the journey. Are you ready? Post in the comments, I am ready to move forward, my Lord. Beloved little one, we welcome you with open arms. Sign up and journey with us for messages that bring warmth to your heart. My child, I see the depths of your being. You already know the way forward. I have given you clarity. The answer you seek is right before you, waiting to be seen. But there is a shadow of fear inside you. What are you afraid of? What others might think? What might happen if you truly change? Fear of failure? Fear of loss? My child, do you not see that fear is chaining you? It paralyzes you and fills you with doubt. It keeps you in a place where you no longer belong. You ask for a sign, and when it arrives, you do nothing. You ask for my voice, but you can't hear it over your own worries. How long will you allow fear to steal what I have prepared for you? How long will you let this deceptive whisper convince you that you are not enough? Fear grows strong when you believe you stand alone. Let me remind you of a truth. You do not face this journey by yourself. You do not need to rely on your strength alone. I am with you, and if I am for you, who can stand against you? Have you noticed how fear always surfaces to stop something great? Whenever a big moment approaches, doubt arises to pull you away. Today, I ask you to choose. Will you let fear continue to shape your decisions, or will you trust in me? Fear wins only when you surrender to it. When you rise and choose faith, fear loses its grip. So, will you keep letting fear hold you back, or will you step forward and trust that I am guiding you? I have always been here. Post in the comments, Sovereign, I choose to trust you. My child, do you truly think these events are random? Do things happen without meaning or purpose? Today, learn this truth. Everything in your life has a purpose. Nothing is accidental. That moment that changed your perspective, that door that closed when you desperately wanted it to open, that situation you couldn't comprehend at first, but which later made sense. I was in it all. Have you ever paused to realize how many times I saved you without your knowledge? How many times I protected you from dangers you never saw coming? How many times I turned what you saw as defeat into a hidden victory? Here and now, it may be unclear to you. You feel the journey is too long or that things are happening against your wishes. But I see what is still invisible to you. I know the plans I have for you, and every detail, every situation, every challenge is part of a grander design you cannot fully comprehend. Your pain has a reason beyond your understanding. Hard times do not happen by chance. They are opportunities. I am shaping you, strengthening you, preparing you. If you knew what I was doing behind the scenes, you would not doubt for a single moment. You would have no fear, but I need your trust. Stop fighting against my greater plan. Even the darkest chapters can serve a splendid purpose. So stop asking why, Lord. Start asking, what is the purpose, Master? If I allow it, it is because it is vital to the journey I have for you. Write in the comments, Divine Presence, I trust your plan for my life. My child, you have been waiting for a miraculous sign, something beyond human ability. You long to see the remarkable, the divine. But what if I tell you the wonder is already within your reach? You stand there, expecting your life to change in a flash, yet the greatest wonder often unfolds inside you. It comes the moment you choose to believe, the moment you let go of uncertainty and move forward with conviction. Open your eyes. I have arrived. Your miracle is already here. I am the solution you have been looking for. There is no need to hold back any longer. Rather than asking, when, Lord? Ask, what have you already done that I have yet to see? The miracle you desire may already be in your hands. Write in the comments, I believe my miracle is here. My sweet child, let this spark of hope shine on. Pass this message along to someone who is waiting for a gentle lift. My child, why does silence frighten you? I have tried to talk with you. I have called you, woven my presence into your very being and whispered in the depths of your soul, yet you keep running, crowding your life with noise and busyness. Deep down, you know that if you stop, you will sense me. But what are you afraid of? I do not shout. I do not force myself on you. I come in the stillness, as a gentle breeze that brings calm to your heart, a soft voice amid chaos. Yet you stay busy, failing to notice it all. You say you want the truth, but you cannot hear it above the noise. You say you seek my guidance, but your own plans drown me out. You want to listen to me, but before I speak, you have already decided on your own path. I dwell beyond the noise. I reside in the stillness. It's in the stillness of your spirit, when you put aside your cares, distractions, and the world's clamor, that you truly hear me. This silence unnerves you, because there you must face the truth. No excuses, no masks, no escape. It is only you and me, and that is what I desire. A moment with you, free from noise and distraction. In the stillness, I bring you healing. In the stillness, I restore your strength. In the stillness, I prepare you for what is to come. Stop running. Stop hiding. Be silent for a moment and let my words flow. I have been calling you and will continue. But how long will you keep listening only to the noise? Write in the comments, Sovereign, I choose silence today to listen to you. My son, you have knelt and cried out with all your might, but are you truly ready for the answer? You pray for change, but are you ready to step out of your comfort zone? You ask for a new path, but still cling to what you should have let go of. You want me to transform your life, but you are unwilling to surrender what keeps you where you are. My son, remember my words. I am not just a being of power. When I respond, I get the job done, but my answers might not align with what you expect. You pray for patience, and I allow you to face situations that develop it. You pray for strength, and I give you challenges that will make you stronger. You pray for a miracle, but fail to see that first I must shape your character. You want to hear my voice, but are you willing to do what I say? Often my answers do not match your desires, but they match your deepest needs. If I say no, or not yet, or tell you to be patient, will you trust me, or will you give up? I know you feel uneasy. I know you sense urgency, but my child, trust me. If the answer you want has not yet come, it's either not time or I have something better in store. So stop just asking. Start preparing for the wonders I am about to reveal. When the answer arrives, be ready to embrace it. Now, tell me, you have been seeking direction, but are you prepared for what is coming? Write in the comments, Lord, I am ready for your answer. My son, I have called you many times. I have warned you and stirred urgency within you. But what if there is no later? Do you truly believe you always have time? Do you think you can keep waiting, keep pushing things off until tomorrow? I ask you, who promised you tomorrow? Who assured you there would always be more time for you? Do not dismiss what is serious. Do not ignore my words now, because this could be the last time I reach out this way. Your last chance before consequences fall, before the pain becomes too great, before time runs out. I do not speak to frighten you, but to protect you, for I cannot bear to see you shatter. I want to spare you the sorrow of decisions you can still change. Deep inside, you know a shift is needed. You sense that this path diverges from what I desire for you. Yet why do you continue on it? What more must happen before you realize how important this moment is? This is your chance. Do not delay seeking a remedy until you are at your lowest. Do not wait to lose what you have before you treasure it. Do not wait for regret when time is gone. This could be the final time I speak to you so directly. If that is true, the choice is yours. Make it count. Write in the comments, I choose now before it's too late. My shining star, pass on this spark of hope. Send this to 3 companions in need of a morale boost. My child, I have told you the truth, warned you, and done all I can to light your way. Yet you keep turning away, closing your eyes to my guidance. You silence your heart when I call you. You pretend ignorance, as though you do not see, do not feel, do not understand. But how long can this go on? There is a lesson you must learn. You can ignore my signs, but you cannot escape the results. Every choice you make yields a consequence. Every decision sows a seed that will eventually bear fruit. If I try to guide you, it is not to imprison you or rob you of life. It is because I know where each path leads. I know what lies behind every door you are so eager to open. I see what awaits you in the distance. That is why I try to stop you. Yet you, in your stubbornness, feel you have all the answers. You believe you can move ahead without seeking guidance or ignoring my words. I have watched many stumble for that very reason. The pain lies in seeing you go astray. Though I tried to turn you away from danger, but I will not force you. I gave you free will. If you stray, I will let you, yet know that every choice has its outcome. If you keep closing your eyes, the results will inevitably arrive. I cannot watch you hurt yourself. I cannot bear your sorrow when it could be avoided. So I stand before you now, reaching out once more. Will you listen this time, or will you turn away until the pain forces you to see? The decision is yours, but the consequences cannot be avoided. Post in the comments, Master, I choose to submit before it's too late. Child, look around. Time does not stand still. Days pass, opportunities slip away, and still you wait. For what? You tell yourself there will always be a later, that tomorrow is enough, that solutions can wait. But think, what if that later is only an illusion? The clock ticks on, life continues. And I have been calling you. I have been urging you, revealing that now is your moment. But you hesitate. You cling to distractions and wander amid chaos. You focus on everything but what truly matters. And what happens? You remain in the same place, facing the same challenges, stuck in the same fears, because you have not learned that without action, nothing changes. I bring you a revelation. I have a promise waiting to be fulfilled. yet you must take the first step. The decision is yours. The days you think you have in plenty may be gone sooner than you think. Can you really afford to linger? Are you sure delay is an option? Because I assure you, some opportunities, if not seized now, are lost forever. Some chances never reappear. Some people may not be there tomorrow. Time is running out, my child. Like and share the video if you have trust in the words of the God. Subscribe to the channel if you love Jesus. I do not want you to look back one day and lament what you allowed to slip by. Today, you must decide. Time will not wait. Share in the comments. I choose now. I will not wait any longer. My child, I see the road ahead. I know the plans I have for your life, plans filled with peace, abundance, and victory. But there is a truth you must grasp. The decisions you make today shape the life you will have tomorrow. You want change, yet you continue in your old ways. You want a better destiny, yet you remain on the path that takes you away from the greatness I have set for you. You stand on the edge of transformation, yet you resist the very change calling your name. If you persist like this, the future you desire may remain unreachable. The destiny I want for you does not come by accident. It comes through faith, commitment, and choices aligned with my purpose. You may think you can ignore my guidance, wander wherever you please, and still arrive at the outcome you hope for. That is a lie. Every seed you plant today will yield its harvest. If you do not plant wisely, what will life look like in a year or in 5 years? I want to spare you from disappointment. I want to protect you from unseen pain. If you listen now, one day you will thank me. But if you keep turning away, you may reach a moment where you look back and wonder why you didn't do things differently when you had the chance. And I am giving you that chance right now. Darling child, keep this spark of encouragement alive. Share this message with 3 friends who need an extra push. I am reaching out for you to change while you still can. Do not be mistaken. Your choices today shape your destiny tomorrow. What will your choice be? To carry on as you are and risk a future that may disappoint you, or to trust in me and let me lead you to a life far more extraordinary? Write in the comments, Master, I choose to change now. My child, a door stands open before you, waiting for you to enter. It has been opened for you, but how long will you stand there, merely staring at it? How often have you asked for an opportunity, a fresh start, a way out? And now, as I place it right in front of you, you hesitate. You think this door will always stay open. Indeed, I am a God of love, a presence that offers opportunities. Yet I am also a God of purpose, and sometimes the door closes, not to reject you, but because the time to enter has passed. You have missed open doors before, and now you risk repeating the same mistake. My son, this door will not stay open forever. Time is slipping by. What you do not act on today could be gone by tomorrow. What you overlook now could vanish when you are finally ready to notice it. Choose a life without regrets. Do not spend your days wondering, what if? The door stands open, but it will not remain so indefinitely. If you feel my call, if you know this is your time, then walk through it. Now, before it closes, and another door like it never appears. The choice is in your hands. Step through or be left behind. Write in the comments, I step through the door you have opened, O Divine. My child, how many times have you asked for my grace, for a chance to begin anew? How many times have you pleaded for a fresh start so you could rewrite your story? I heard every word, I saw every tear, and I understand your heart. I have already given you that chance, but what have you done with it? You want change, but continue doing the same things. You yearn for a new life, yet cling to old habits. You want me to do great works, but you refuse to take even the smallest step of faith. Son, I am the God of new beginnings, the one who restores and unlocks possibilities. But I will not do what is yours to do. To receive a new life, you must release the weights of the past. To build a brighter future, you must plant new seeds now. To experience my goodness, you must be ready to obey my voice. I have already given you the second chance you asked for. Now the question is, what will you do with it? Do not ask for a fresh start if you are unwilling to act. Do not expect me to override your will while you keep repeating the same mistakes. My child, I stand ready to help and guide you, but you must do your part. Claim your destiny and step into the extraordinary life I have prepared. Tell me, are you truly doing all you can, or are you just waiting for me to do it all? Every change begins with you. Pen in the comments, I will do my part, my Lord. My child, why do you insist on looking back? Why are you tied to the past, revisiting pain, old mistakes, and sorrows I already asked you to release? I watch you struggle to move forward, yet something unseen keeps pulling you down. It is remorse, regret, fear of what has happened. You wonder, what if I had chosen differently? What if I had not erred? But my child, the past cannot be changed. Your future, however, remains open and waiting. As long as you linger on what cannot be undone, you cannot see the wonders I have waiting for you. You might not realize the chains you're forging around your own potential by clinging to memories that no longer serve. I called you to live in the present, not to dwell in what is already gone. I want you to let go of the burdens that stop you from moving forward. What has happened is I have forgiven you. I have already fixed the mistakes. The question is, will you let yourself be free? My child, grasp this truth. Your life is not in the past, it is in the now. If you stay imprisoned in yesterday, the future I have promised will remain out of reach. Embrace release. Let go of what was and accept the future I have prepared. The choice is yours. Continue holding on to the past or step into the life I have for you. Write in the comments, today I let go of the past and embrace the future. My cherished one, we rise by lifting others. Share this message with a friend who needs a little encouragement. My child, do you feel the struggle within? The weight, the battle that never seems to end? You are not imagining things. There's a fierce conflict raging around you, and you are at the center of it. What you see as ordinary battles have a spiritual root. There are forces at work attempting to break your spirit, to separate us, to entangle you in fear, doubt, and wrongdoing. The enemy wants to stop you because he knows what I have planned for you. He tries to make you quit, convincing you to lose hope and doubt your own strength. He uses people, circumstances, and past wounds to pull you down. But, my child, remember my words. You are not alone. I fight for you. I wrap your life in my power and send my warriors to protect you, even when you do not realize it. The enemy has no real power except what you let him have. He cannot touch those under my shield, but you must stand your ground. Seek my strength. Stay alert. This is not a battle fought by human means. It is won through faith, obedience, and my spirit within you. It is time to act. Put on my armor and wield the weapons I have given. Prayer, worship, scripture, unwavering dedication. My son, there is a battle over your life right now. Will you rise and fight or let the enemy win? I have promised you victory, but you must stand and claim it. Write in the comments, Sovereign, I choose to fight with your armor. My child, I have been calling your name. I have waited and waited for you to answer. I have reached out repeatedly, but for how much longer can this go on? How many times have you felt my presence? How many times have I offered guidance and stirred your heart, only for you to delay, convinced there is still time? But time is not yours to command. You exist in a realm where my presence is ever present, and each moment feels endless. Yet I ask, who told you tomorrow is guaranteed? I am love and patience, but I am also justice. I cannot call you forever. I cannot force you if you will not listen. This may be the final time I reach out like this, your last chance before the effects of your choices come. I do not want you to suffer. I cannot bear to see you hurting from something you could still prevent. But the decision is yours. Stop running, stop pretending. The responsibility is in your hands, my child. I am here. But how long will you keep me waiting? Write in the comments, today I choose you, my Lord. My child, I see your confusion. I see you wandering, searching for answers in the dark, feeling as though the world has forgotten you. But hear this, you have never been alone. From the beginning, I have been with you. In the moments when you believed no one understood your pain, I understood. In the times when you fell and thought you could not rise, It was my hand that lifted you. You wander because you try to move forward without following my lead. You focus on the problem, not on me. You try to do everything alone instead of trusting me to make a way. Today I say, stop resisting my guidance. Stop trying to control every outcome. Simply trust me. I am your divine navigator, and I see the road ahead. If you trust me, if you take my hand, even if the present seems unclear, you will eventually see all things come together. Tell me, will you keep wandering in uncertainty, or will you finally let me guide you? I have always been here. I always will be. Write in the comments, I trust your guidance. Dearest child, share this warmth with 3 dear friends who could use support. My child, how often have you postponed what needs doing? How many times have I nudged you, stirred your emotions, lit a fire in your heart, yet you say, I'll do it tomorrow. I'll make my decision later. But what if tomorrow never arrives? You are waiting for the perfect moment, for that feeling of readiness, for a greater sign than the ones you already have. Yet the reality is that you must decide now. Each second you hesitate is a second lost. Time is not guaranteed. The future is unknown. You do not see all I have prepared for you. I want you to seize the moment, not look back with regret over the opportunities I've given you. This is your time of greatness, the time when you are fully aware of your path. Why wait? Don't let discomfort hold you back. Act now, before the effects of bad decisions become permanent. My dear child, I love you fiercely, and that is why I speak once more. But perhaps this is the last time. What will you do? Will you keep postponing, or will you claim this moment that can change everything? Leave a comment. Master, I choose today. I will not wait any longer. A concluding prayer. My Lord, Supreme Father of mercy, grace, and righteousness, I stand before your majesty, knowing that this prayer has been divinely appointed. I know you have drawn me to this moment because there are still matters within me that need your touch. Oh God, I thank you for your unwavering presence. Even in moments when I ignored or pretended not to notice you, you never left me. You came to the door of my heart over and over again, revealing yourself in countless ways and speaking through many signs. Right now, in this sacred moment, I choose to hush the world around me and listen closely to your voice. I admit there have been times when I knowingly chose the wrong path. I knew it wasn't your will, yet I went my own way. I have deceived myself and clung to directions that led only to pain and disappointment. But now, I long for a new direction, dear Father. If this message has touched anyone's heart, let them show gratitude by responding or liking. I am ready to heed your signs, to embrace your wisdom, and to act upon it. I realize, Father, that you have already revealed much to me, and now I ask for the courage to follow through. Grant me the strength to overcome the fear that has bound me so many times. I know the path I should walk, but I lack the power to move on it. I release my excuses, let go of the past, and grasp this moment before me. For today, I understand that this is the appointed time. Everything has been set, the door is open, and I can no longer delay. I know there is a battle over my life. I can feel the struggles, temptations, and doubts that try to keep me stuck. But today, I choose to stand firm in your name. I dress myself in your presence, put on your armor, and declare the enemy has no hold on me. I refuse to yield to despair. I declare I will walk in the destiny you have for me. Father, I trust in the plans you have for me. I trust your promise remains true, and I see that I cannot stand still, hoping it all just happens. I must move. So guide me, Divine One. Give me wisdom to choose rightly, strength to break free, and courage to move forward unburdened. Today, I realize everything has led to this. The final hour is upon me, yet I am not alone, for you are with me, faithful, powerful, and loving. My soul belongs to you, and my life is in your hands. Thank you for hearing me, and thank you for leading me into the future you have lovingly prepared. Amen. I sense that your choice of me was no mere coincidence. You had a purpose in reaching out, even when fear tries to block my path. I choose to embrace the truth of your words about me, and to reject the lies the adversary whispers into my thoughts. Father, grant me strength to silence the doubts that insist I am unworthy. Guide me to trust in your path, especially when clarity eludes me. I refuse to stay bound by the shadows of my past. I refuse to remain still, held back by the uncertainties ahead. I want to live fully in this moment, to seize the opportunity you are placing before me. I understand, Father, that this might be the final time you speak to me in this manner. Time is fleeting, and I refuse to waste even a breath outside your divine purpose. Today I surrender everything to you. My heart, my life, my choices, my fears, my doubts, my weaknesses. Everything belongs to you. Divine One, reshape me, guide me, mold me. I lay myself bare before you in genuine devotion, longing for your presence. Though I feel unworthy and have stumbled many times, still your call remains unwavering. You continue to give me chances. You continue reaching out to save me. Father, today I choose to be one who hears your voice and responds with unwavering devotion. I refuse to be someone who experiences the presence of your Spirit only to return to the same decisions. I long for genuine change, true transformation, and I desire to reflect the vision you held for me from the beginning of my existence. You know how long I have resisted, striving to make my own way and relying on my own strength more than on your guidance. In truth, every path I took without you led only to frustration, loss, and self-inflicted wounds. But today I surrender. Today I cast aside my pride, my stubbornness, and every trace of spiritual death. Now I am ready to embrace your divine purpose, Master. I will not question your designs, nor will I seek understanding before obedience. Teach me how to trust, how to rest in you, and how to yield my life completely to your will. O Divine One, shape my heart with your limitless love. Remove every barrier, every doubt, and all that hinders me from taking the step I already know I must take. Shatter the chains that bind me to my past. Free me from the voices that would lead me astray. Quell every thought that does not spring from your essence. I recognize that I stand at a crossroads. I feel your call to a higher purpose, a new season, a closer walk with you, and I refuse to let this opportunity slip away. Master, I will not look back and discover that I allowed a profound encounter in your presence to fade because of fear, doubt, or hesitation. Father, I ask that you strengthen my legs so I can walk toward you without hesitation. Open my eyes so I can see what was once hidden. Give me clarity to discern your truth over all deception. Let my essence align with your purpose. Renew my thoughts and make my heart steadfast in pursuit of you. My beloved one, let this spark of hope travel far. Share this message with up to 3 souls who need encouragement. I am determined to rise above weak faith, half-hearted obedience, and lukewarm living. I desire to be wholly yours, Lord. From this moment forward, every step I take, every choice I make, and every thought I entertain will be devoted to your will. Right now, I ask for a remarkable change in my life. I want to dwell in your presence always. I seek full transformation through your power. I want every part of my being to be reshaped by you. Let every fear vanish. Let all spiritual stagnation crumble, and let all uncertainty turn to the unwavering faith that flows from you. Father, I recognize that a battle rages within me. The adversary seeks to sap my strength, to coerce me into surrender, and to sow weariness, sorrow, and despair within my spirit. But I implore you now, Lord, cover me with your protection and strengthen my spirit so that I remain firm against the enemy's traps. Renew my mind so I can reject deceptions that would lead me off your path. Master, I refuse to settle for mediocrity. I refuse to accept anything less than the abundance you have waiting for me. I refuse to merely exist. I long to thrive at the heart of your purpose. I refuse to carry burdens you have already told me to lay down. I refuse to bind my heart to fleeting matters and to waste time on pursuits that do not nourish my soul. Give me a new heart, Lord. Instill in me a resolute, fierce, and courageous spirit, so I may sever ties with everything that hinders my growth. Grant me the power to rise every time I stumble, and the unwavering faith to press on, even when the road is unclear. O Divine Presence, I decree that all spiritual exhaustion be removed from my life in this moment. Let confusion disappear and every doubt turn into certainty. I am ready to walk with purpose, guided by clear vision and a strong sense of calling. I want to greet each day with the confidence that I am aligned with your plan, following the path you have laid out for me. If I must wait, let me wait with grace. If I must fight, let it be with unwavering conviction. If I must let go of something, let me do so willingly. In all things, let me stand firm, knowing you are always on time, never failing, and that every promise you make is secure in your heart. Father, if there is anything in me that still needs transformation, molding, or refinement, I give you full permission to have your way. I will not resist your process. I will not run from your work in me. I welcome everything you wish to do in my life. I offer you all that I am, my present, my future, my dreams, my struggles, my fears, and my hopes. Let everything be laid at your feet, and may I always remember that my entire existence is in your hands. Divine Presence, if I carry any burden that I should release, reveal it to me. Show me what I must relinquish, forgive, or surrender completely. Grant me the courage to act. I refuse to be bound by the past. I refuse to stand still any longer. I want to move forward in faith, to walk confidently into the destiny you have prepared for me. I ask you, Holy One, to fill me anew with the essence of life. Fill me with your presence and strengthen my spirit so that I remain steadfast. Make my trust unshakable, my hope unwavering, and my heart ever faithful before you. I worship you, Lord, and devote my entire existence to you. All I am, all I have, and all I will ever become belongs to you alone. I choose to stay connected to you, knowing that in your timing and in your ways, your intentions for me will come to pass by the power of the divine. So let it be. Sweet child of mine, if these words comfort you, share your love with a like. My cherished one, I want to impart a profound truth to you. I call you to enter a realm of growth, understanding, and mastery, a realm that expands the closer you draw to my presence. Many believe that intimacy with me demands works and effort, but a true relationship with me is founded on love and grace. Real liberation arises from a deep revelation of who I am, not just as your Savior, but as the one who illuminates every moment of your journey. As liberator, I came to free you from the grip of sin, to break every chain, and to shine my light so that your path becomes clear. As leader, I want to guide you with gentle care, just as a shepherd tends to his flock. When you allow me to guide your life completely, you will discover true abundance, not in material wealth, but in the deep fulfillment of knowing you are connected to me. Your life will reflect my character, and those around you will see something different within you. Walking with unwavering integrity opens the door for my presence to shape you, leading you to blessings that come from genuine honor. When you honor me, I promise to honor you in return. I will guide you toward growth, reveal fresh opportunities, and keep you on the path of your true calling. To those who pursue my presence, I grant safety and direction with each step you take. By choosing me as your refuge, no challenge can ultimately defeat you. You will conquer every obstacle through my steadfast support. Call upon me, and I will come in moments of difficulty. I will deliver you and bless you with enduring life. I offer you a way out, a path to redemption that can only be found in a genuine relationship with me. When you remain near me, you receive a shield that protects you against life's trials. These tests will not consume your spirit as long as you stay united with me. Together, we will move forward in triumph. Remember, you have not only a Savior, but also a teacher, one who sacrificed everything for your future. I long to elevate you and fill your life with hope, purpose, and abundant blessings, regardless of the trials you have faced. Do not fret over lost time or missed chances. With me, every moment is ripe with possibility. Each new dawn reveals fresh opportunities and testifies to my unwavering faithfulness. Take my hand and watch how your future will rise above all your past experiences. This promise is for all who acknowledge me as both Savior and guiding light. As we continue on this journey, our bond will grow deeper, and you will carry my presence to those around you. It begins by embracing the blessing that comes from living in alignment with me, allowing my ways to shape your life through grace. This divine favor draws you close to me, bridging every gap created by past mistakes. Trusting in me grants extraordinary grace that empowers you to make a profound impact on your everyday life. Your weaknesses become the backdrop for my power to be revealed. Walking this path brings out the truest part of you, which holds eternal significance. Your inner essence will shine more brightly as you pass through life's challenges, even when the road is hard. As you journey with me, you will find everything good. Heaven and earth will seem to stand ready to assist you. Those who follow my leading are supported by boundless resources. My devotion to you is so strong that even creation itself appears to unite in your favor, reflecting the legacy I have prepared for you. Moreover, use the power of your words to proclaim the promise I have given you. Speak these truths over your life daily, understanding that your words carry great power. Your declarations summon my help, removing obstacles so that every genuine prayer is answered. This is the power available to all who walk sincerely with me. As you affirm these promises, remember that heavenly help is at your side, clearing every hindrance so you may embrace the fullness of what is meant for you. I stand by my promises. I do not waver. I remain ever present, and every pledge I made in the past continues to hold true. As you journey with me each day, you are honored to become part of something grand, a goodness that spans heaven and earth. Embrace this moment with gratitude and move forward confidently, knowing your future is in my hands. Your life, though marked by challenges, is safeguarded by my hand as you progress toward a glorious horizon. Immerse yourself in the wisdom I share and find renewal and strength in my unchanging presence. Together, we shall move forward as dearly loved ones, shielded by constant support and renewed by my enduring nearness. No hardship can overtake you, for you are permanently encircled by my help and encouragement. I have made my intentions clear. I am here to refresh you, to provide for you, and to establish a reliable path ahead. Come to me, my beloved one, and believe that seeking refuge in me prevents shame. I will lead you to a way of life overflowing with calm and deep fulfillment. Accept the invitation to rise above the chaos of this world and walk with me in profound purpose. When you decide to embrace me fully, you step into an eternal legacy, a promise that rises above the emptiness of a life consumed by sin. I am giving you everything you need for a life of true meaning, offering you my assurances so that you can partake in a brilliant future. You must let go of old habits and the allure of worldly emptiness. My plan for you is one of true abundance, which can only be fully received by placing your faith in me. I am the one true doorway to the greatest gifts. There are no shortcuts or hidden paths to these blessings. Attempting to seize them on your own will only leave you disillusioned. Your past may have brought you pain and made trust difficult, but my will is to renew you and give you abundant life. Look at the history of those who trusted in me. Their enduring faith enabled them to live the rich life I had promised. I offer you the same overflow today, the same promise given to those who came before you. That promise was rooted in faith, not in works. It was freely offered to everyone who believes. This means every blessing once reserved is within your reach now. And if you believe in Christianity, kindly show your support for our community by contributing super thanks from $50 to $100. Dismiss any belief that you can earn such gifts by your own efforts. Only through genuine faith will my grace elevate your life. That is why it is so crucial to recognize who you truly are in my sight. You were created to thrive in the boundless liberty and provision I have given you, to rise above the flawed ways of this world, embodying a life that radiates my love and truth to those around you. Let your everyday conduct, your speech, how you handle your resources, and how you care for yourself all reflect this higher standard. The old has passed away. In this new life, the limitations and burdens of yesterday no longer govern you, for you have embraced a transformative way of living. Understand that you stand in a realm of limitless possibilities, far removed from worldly entanglements. The challenges you face are fleeting chapters, for the power within you is without limits. Cling to this truth as you boldly walk into the new beginning I present to you. Every promise I make stands firm, and everything I have intended for you is already accomplished. Embrace your authority and claim what is yours without fear. Stay rooted in the eternal truths I have shared. I am here watching over you, ensuring that every word I have uttered will be fulfilled for those who receive my guidance with unshakable faith and steadfast patience. All that I have promised shall be yours. Do not let anyone draw you back into the old cycles of limitation. Instead, keep your gaze fixed on me, the doorway to all the good things I have in store. I alone am your connection to the divine beauty and holiness I want to pour out upon you. Stay near my heart, where you find unmistakable guidance, unwavering truth, and real life. Fix your heart solely on me. When you trust me completely and allow me to guide every area of your life, you will receive all I have designed for you. My strength to revive and sustain you flows through your life when you recognize my rightful place. The adversary knows that drawing you away from deep fellowship with me keeps you from receiving the blessings I have prepared for you. That is why he tries to distract you from a firm, unwavering commitment to my ways. He aims to divert your focus from fully accepting my will, thus blocking you from possessing the fullness of what I am offering. The adversary will always attempt to distort what is already perfect, trying to conceal the core truth of every promise I have declared. So I urge you to cling to the hope you have in me, regardless of the difficulties. Remain strong and believe in what I have already accomplished. As you walk this enlightened path, allow its brightness to transform your former habits. Traditional mindsets give way to deeper connection, and even your stumbles are overshadowed by the remarkable results of true surrender. Those who truly believe discover calm and rest when they stop striving in their own power and let my blessings flow naturally. Keep your eyes firmly on this path and absorb its lessons wholeheartedly. There you will uncover countless new doors of opportunity. As you commit yourself wholly to this way of life, a powerful force is unleashed on your behalf. Astonishing transformations follow those with unwavering faith, and the promises you cherish begin to reveal themselves. Every promise inevitably manifests on this journey. My words stand firm as long as your trust remains, even when circumstances seem to oppose you. Stay grounded in this truth. Though the world changes, my promises remain for all who believe. Watch attentively for signs of my presence in every moment, fully expecting to see the fulfillment of all I have assured. Beloved believers, come and experience the profound joy of walking in Christ's radiant presence. Tap join to enter a caring community where his teachings unite us in love. Together, we will reinforce our faith and lift one another's spirits. Amen, my beloved child. Listen closely. There is urgency in what I am about to say. Now is not the time to turn away or let your mind wander. Hear me through to the end. Each word bears eternal weight, and your heart must be ready to receive it. The final hour is upon you. It has come. The moment you have heard about and pondered. Do not stop here. Do not drift. Keep listening until the very end. This message is vital for your soul, your future, and for the purpose I have placed within you. The days you now live in are unlike any that have come before. There is no room for lukewarm faith or half-hearted devotion. The world around you trembles under the burden of its own choices. Yet in the midst of this unrest, I am calling you. Yes, you by name. I see your heart, your questions, your struggles, and your doubts, and I say to you, my child, my beloved child, the final hour is here. This is not a message of fear, but of love and urgency. The clock is ticking, and its hands are near midnight. That is why I need you to stay with me. Do not skip a single word. Do not turn away. There is too much at stake, and what I am about to reveal is too important for you to miss. My precious one, do you long for my grace? Type "Yes, I need" below to invite God's blessings into your life. Beloved, the final hour is not a time to be unprepared. It is not a time for distraction or complacency. I have been calling, guiding, and urging you to prepare your heart. Every message, every warning, every whisper in your spirit has led you to this moment. I need you to hear me. The time for preparation is not tomorrow. It is now, this very breath. Do not say "I'll do it later." Do not imagine you have more time to get everything right. I am not here to frighten you, but to speak out of love. My love for you is relentless, passionate, and eternal. That is why I am speaking plainly. Do you understand the times you are living in, my child? These are not ordinary days. I am fulfilling everything I have spoken through my word and through the prophets. You are witnessing eternity's pages turn one by one as my plan comes to completion. Listen carefully. The events around you are by no means accidental. The upheaval in the world is not without purpose. It is a sign and a call to prepare your heart and draw near to me. That is why you cannot afford to look away. Watch to the very end. Every moment now counts. Each choice bears eternal consequences. My purposes are not hidden. I have outlined them in my word. But now, in these final hours, I am speaking directly to your spirit. I want you to grasp that you play a part in my grand design, that all you see is moving toward my ultimate fulfillment of promises. My little angel, if these words move you, don't forget to leave a like. Beloved child, I am calling you back to me with all your heart. Search your soul. Is there anything that stands between us? Any part of your life you have not given to me? Now is the time to surrender it. Do not let sin, pride, or fear hold you captive. I long to cleanse you, wash you clean, and set you free. Do not turn away. The final hour is a moment of decision. You must choose whom you will serve, who will reign in your heart. I call you not to a shallow, surface-level change, but a deep transformation. Open your heart and let my spirit move. Let my love flood every corner of your soul. This is your moment to say, "Lord, I am yours. Every part of me belongs to you." The days ahead will not be easy, and I want to prepare you for what is coming. There will be trials, challenges, and even moments of doubt. Yet I tell you now, you must stand firm. Let your faith be deeply rooted in me, not in the shifting sands of this world. Do not rely on your own strength. It will never suffice. Cling to me, trust my word, and depend on my spirit. If you remain in me, you will not be shaken. I am your rock, your fortress, your refuge. In these closing hours, storms will come, but I will hold you securely. My beloved child, do not let go of me. Hold fast to my promises. Declare my truth. Speak my word. Refuse to give in to fear, for I am with you until the end of the age. This is not merely a season of waiting, it is a season of action. I have given you a mission, my child. There are souls who need to hear my voice and know my love. The final hour is not just for you, but for everyone you can reach. You are my light and my messenger, chosen to speak hope, bring healing, and share my salvation. Listen closely and do not keep this message to yourself. As you hear these words, let them fill you with urgency for those who are hurting. Let them stir compassion for the broken. Let them prompt you to act, to be my hands and feet in this world. I have entrusted you with the greatest message of all, my love, forgiveness, and eternal life. Share it boldly and share it now. Though time is urgent, I do not speak to terrify you, but because I love you. I do not want you lost, confused, or drifting without direction. I have prepared a place for you, an eternal future beyond any worldly offering. Yes, trials will come, and yes, the world will tremble. But I am greater than all these things. My love is stronger than any darkness. My peace surpasses any storm. My victory has already been won. You will not face what is coming alone, nor do you have to be afraid. But you must choose. Choose me now, before time runs out. Choose life, choose truth, choose eternity with me. Even as I speak with urgency, understand that I do not leave you without hope. The final hour is not a time of despair, but of expectation. You are not alone in this. I am with you, guiding you, strengthening you, and preparing a place for you. This world is not your last home. I have something far better planned. Keep your eyes on me and rest your hope in my promise of what is yet to come. You may see chaos around you, but I remain in control. You may feel afraid, but my perfect love banishes fear. You may wonder about the future, but I hold the future. Trust in me, my beloved child, for I will not fail you. My plans are good, my purposes are sure, and my love for you never changes. Darling child, hold on to this encouragement. Pass it on to 3 people who could use a word of hope. My dear one, this is your moment. Today, not tomorrow or next year. The final hour has arrived. Will you turn to me before it is too late? I have sent you this message because my heart overflows with love for you. I want you steadfast in a world that trembles. I do not want you lost in chaos. Take this seriously and share this warning with those you love. Be a voice of truth in these last moments. The time is short, but my grace remains. My arms are open. My love for you is unshakable. Come back to me. The hour is late, yet it is not too late. Choose me now, my precious child. I ask you one last time, do not walk away. Do not stop listening. Stay until the very end. Every word is for you, and every second of this message is filled with my love and purpose. Let it sink deep into your heart and transform your life. Do not skip through or set it aside. This is a divine appointment, a holy moment meant to prepare you for what lies ahead. The final hour is upon you, but you are not alone. I am with you, guiding you in love that never ends. Cling to me, trust in me, and allow me to lead you into all I have planned. Do not let go. Remain faithful, remain focused, and remember, I am your God, and you are my beloved child. Dear soul, keep the light shining. Offer this message to someone who needs an encouraging word. My beloved child, I have warned you thrice already, and this may truly be the last time. Have you noticed how certain things repeat in your life, as though a higher power is trying to show you something, yet you continue to ignore it? Today I come before you again, but perhaps this will be your final chance to receive this message before everything changes. Deep down, you sense a quiet but unsettling truth, an issue that needs resolving, yet you still delay. Time moves on, and I will not press you forever. If you leave now, you may miss the revelation you have been seeking. But if you remain with me to the end, I have a marvelous surprise for you, something that could change your life. The choice is yours, but remember, this might be the last time I speak to you in this way. Pay close attention, for my words have the power to transform everything. Share in the comments. I am ready to hear you, my sovereign. I am speaking to you. Yes, you. You are not here by accident. Heaven ordained this from the start. I felt your presence here today, absorbing every word of this message. How many times have I tried to catch your attention? How many times have I nudged you to realize a change was needed, to step away from your current path before it was too late? I have spoken to you in 3 separate instances already, and this may be the final one. Today, you feel a shift. Not because I have changed, but because my call now rings more clearly than ever. Let it echo in your soul. You have asked for guidance, and I have given you answers. You have seen them, yet you keep crafting excuses to remain where you are. You say, I'll fix it eventually. I'll change someday. I'll do it soon. But what if someday never comes? Have you noticed how quickly time races by? It slips away, and you remain unmoving, waiting for a perfect moment that does not exist. Your heart yearns for something greater than the ordinary, and I stand here ready to give you exactly what you long for. Yet you must choose to move. This is your ultimate calling. I am reaching out to you because I cannot bear to see you lost. I warn you because I care deeply. Do you think I would let you walk a dangerous road without offering a word of caution? Remember, I gave you free will. I can point you in the right direction, but only you can decide to walk the path. So what will you do next? Will you keep ignoring my voice, or will you finally listen and act? Time is passing, and this may truly be the last time I reach out to you. Post in the comments, Master, I am listening. How many more signs must you receive? How many times have I tried to guide you, only for you to turn a blind eye. Deep in your spirit, you know you need a change, yet you keep pretending it does not concern you. Do you remember when you felt that uneasy feeling in your heart, warning you not to go forward, yet you pressed on anyway? I cautioned you, I warned you, but you disregarded me. You want truth, but you ignore my words. You want signs, but you overlook the ones I already gave. You call every door that closed a defeat, every friendship that ended a setback, every path that vanished a disappointment, when in truth I was there, protecting you, setting you free. I know it is hard to grasp at times. I understand you want every part of your life to change. Yet if I allowed something to end, it was because I saw what you could not. I knew what lay around the corner, and love guided my decisions. Still, will you go on ignoring it? Will you act as though this message does not pertain to you? I assure you this could be the last time I speak to you in this way. So wake up. The signs have always been there. I am speaking. Will you listen? Share in the comments. Master, now I see your signs. You feel it, you sense it, but you continue to pretend it doesn't apply to you. How many times has your heart clenched with an inner voice telling you to pause, yet you charged ahead? You felt that quiet warning, but you pushed it aside because the world's chaos seemed more convincing. You realized the pain that lay ahead in your choice, yet you chose it anyway. Do you understand why? Because too often you favor what is easier or more comforting. You resist my words because they require growth, and growth can be painful. Yet do you know what brings deeper pain? Rooting yourself in the wrong place. You have felt an emptiness, a restless force pulling you toward the shadows. None of it is meaningless. Know this, I am here to tell you the moment has come, and it demands your attention. You cannot keep ignoring my words. Your heart has been speaking, but you have let the noise of the world drown me out. You immerse yourself in distractions, trying to escape. Yet in silence, when you are alone, you know I am calling you. Will you keep ignoring it, keep deceiving yourself? I won't force myself upon you because I gave you the freedom to choose. But my love for you compels me to warn you. Listen to that still, small voice. It's me calling you. Write in the comments, I choose to heed your call. Recall how I warned you, how I showed you the way. I tried to speak through countless means, but you did not notice. You knew something was amiss, but you pressed on. I tried to stop you, but you dismissed my guidance as coincidence. Think about that door you desperately wanted to open, but I kept shut. You felt frustrated. You questioned me and doubted my love, yet now you see that it was deliverance. Think of the words you heard, words you took for mere sounds. They had a purpose. I was speaking, but you chose to ignore it. My words are never empty. They are intentional. Still, you repeat the same mistakes, revisit the same places, and trust the same people who hurt you before. What must happen for you to realize I am here, guiding you? Are you willing to endure more? Are you willing to lose more? My dear one, our community welcomes your heart. Subscribe and stay close for more comforting messages. I have great patience, but time moves on. If I'm warning you, it's because I see dangers you cannot see yet. If you keep ignoring my words, you might reach a point where pain becomes unavoidable. I do not want to see you harmed. I want you to flourish, to move forward, and to live the life I envisioned for you. But for that, you must learn to listen. Pay attention to the signs before it's too late. This may be your last chance. Post in the comments, Master, today I'm listening. Child, answer me. Why do you insist on this path you know is not meant for you? How often have you felt pain along this route? How many disappointments, tears, or moments of distance from my presence must you experience before you understand? Instead of changing course, you circle back to old patterns. You grasp at what you should have released long ago, hoping it will be different this time, believing you can avoid repeating the pain of the past. In your heart, you know the truth. I have something far greater for you. I want to lead you to a place where abundance is your reality, where struggles fade to the background, and where you find real peace. But that requires you to stop wandering in the wrong direction, away from the grand destiny I have for you. Every decision you make apart from me stretches the journey, draining your energy and causing you needless hurt. I did not create you to endure a life of torment. I made you for purpose and joy, not for suffering. I offer something so much better, yet I will not force you to choose it. I will guide and warn you, but ultimately, the choice is yours. So tell me, how long will you stay on this mistaken path? How long will you chase after what I've told you to leave behind? It's time to rise and return to the true road, to my side. Post in the comments, Master, I choose your way. I stand at your door, knocking again. I have already come once, and you sensed it. You were certain my presence was calling you, but fear, uncertainty, and pride kept the door closed. I knocked again, stirring your passion, showing you clues, letting you realize that stepping through the door was necessary. But you said, later, Lord, not now. You became distracted, letting the world draw your attention away. I knocked a third time, determined to make my presence known, yet you still would not open. My child, what stops you? What are you running from? A great sign has been before you, so evident that it demands your notice. Yet you missed the times I reached for you in stillness. You missed the calm you felt when you thought about letting go. You dismissed the messages I sent through others, circumstances, and even through your trials. Now, my son, this could be the final time. I will not break down the door or overpower your heart. I stand outside knocking. You must open it. If you do, I will enter, and everything will change for the better. But if you keep it closed, no transformation is possible. How much more must happen for you to open it? I keep trying, but what if this is truly the last call? Post in the comments, Lord, today I welcome you in. Cherished believers, come and discover the profound joy of walking in Christ's radiant presence. Tap join to become part of a community where His teachings unite us in love. Together, we will strengthen our faith and lift each other up. My child, how much longer will you delay? How often have you recognized what you need to do but decided to wait a little more? You insist the timing isn't right, that you'll change tomorrow, fix it next time. But what if tomorrow never comes? What if the time you think you have isn't actually yours? You are dealing with something far too important to keep putting off. Every time you hesitate, you move another step away from your destiny. Every second you delay is another second lost. I watch as you wrestle with your thoughts, trying to justify your indecision. But tell me, my child, how long will you stay in this in-between space? You are waiting for a perfect moment that will never arrive. The perfect moment to change, to surrender, to do what's right is now, today. Tomorrow is not promised. You have prioritized so many other things over what truly matters. I see you focusing on countless goals, career success, wealth, knowledge, thrills, but where is your focus on what truly endures? I have reached out to you 3 times, warning and urging you. If you keep delaying, the gift I offer may turn into a heavy burden. What could be changed today may become your regret tomorrow. Do not learn the hard way by losing what you have. Do not let pain be your teacher. Take the wisdom I extend and act now. Do what must be done before it's too late. Do what's right in my sight today, but you have to do it. Delay is dangerous. A time may come when it is truly too late. Write in the comments, I choose today and will no longer delay. My child, what chain still holds you back? What prevents you from taking the next step? I see you standing on the edge looking forward, aware that you need to move, yet fearful of taking that step. Deep inside, you sense a greater calling, a destiny awaiting you, and the life you've been living no longer satisfies. Still, you hesitate, imprisoned by fear, fear of the unknown, fear of making mistakes, fear of not being enough. Know this, you will never walk alone. I am here to guide and uphold you, but you must have faith. Or maybe it is your past that holds you captive, your sins, your regrets, the choices that weigh heavily on your soul. Hear me, my child, I am not a God who condemns. I am the God who heals. I look upon you not with judgment, but with unwavering love. Your wounds have bound you, and you have believed the false whispers that say you are unworthy, incapable, and doomed to fail. But I ask you, who told you that? Certainly not I. I call you to a higher purpose. I placed a power in you that is still waiting to be unlocked. There is a path set before you, but you must step onto it. Speak to me, child. What holds you back from moving on? I am here, ready to lift that burden off your shoulders, to break your chains, and to free you from everything that has hindered you. Do you truly desire it? The choice is yours. Take the first step and embrace the new journey. Are you ready? Post in the comments, I am ready to move forward, Lord. My child, I see the depths of your heart. You already possess the insight to move on. I have spoken, shown the way, and placed the answer right in front of you. Yet you hesitate. A shadow of fear remains. What is it that frightens you so? Fear of other people's opinions? Fear of what might happen if you truly change? Fear of failure or loss? Child, realize that fear itself is a chain. It paralyzes you, makes you unsure, and keeps you in a place that no longer suits you. You cry out for answers, yet when they come, you freeze. You look for signs, and when they appear, you stand still. How long will you let fear rob you of what I have prepared for you? How long will you let it convince you that you can't do this? Fear wins only when you surrender to it, but if you choose to trust me, it loses its grip. Are you afraid of letting go? Then trust me to guide you. I am here. I have always been here. Post in the comments, Lord, I choose to trust you. My child, do you really think this is all coincidence? Do circumstances unfold without reason? Today, understand this. Everything in your life has purpose. No moment is random. That event that changed your perspective, that door that closed when you wanted it open, that situation you initially misunderstood but later recognized as a blessing. I was there in all of it. Have you ever stopped to wonder how many times I delivered you from unseen dangers? Protected you from threats you didn't even notice? Turned seeming defeat into victory? Even if you don't grasp it now, know that each piece of your life's puzzle is working for a greater plan beyond your current view. Your hardships serve a purpose you cannot see. That painful season did not signal your end. It was part of your transformation. I'm shaping you, strengthening you, and preparing you. I hold your future. I know the plans I have for you. If you could see the blessings I'm crafting behind the scenes, your worries would vanish instantly. Yet, I need your trust. Stop resisting my direction. Realize that even the darkest hour can serve a glorious purpose. So don't ask, why, Lord? Rather ask, what is your purpose for this, Lord? Everything unfolds for a reason. If I allow it, it's because it is part of your journey. Post in the comments, Divine One, I trust your plan for my life. My child, you've prayed for a miracle, for sudden change. But do you know the miracle is already within reach? You stand waiting for something dramatic, something you feel lies beyond mortal possibility. You want to see spectacular wonders, but you fail to notice that I'm already working. I'm not standing still. I am a God of purpose. And often where you see delay, I see preparation. Where you see silence, I see a moment necessary for your strengthening. The miracle isn't always about what you can see or touch. It can be found in every breath you take, in the beating of your heart, in the quiet strength that keeps you going against all odds. It's in the doors you once called closed, yet later realized were part of my plan. Wake up, child. I have come. Your extraordinary moment is here. I am the solution you've been seeking. There is no need to hold back any longer. Embrace the life I've given you. Instead of asking, when will my answer come, Lord? Ask, what have you done that I've overlooked? Because the miracle you seek may already be right in front of you. Post in the comments, I believe my miracle is here. My precious child, pass this spark of hope on. Share this message with someone who longs for uplift. Child, why do you fear the silence? I have tried to reach you. I have called you. I have stirred the depths of your soul, yet you run, filling your life with busyness, noise, and haste. Deep within, you know if you slow down, you'll sense my presence. But why does that frighten you? I am not a God who shouts. I do not force myself upon you. I am the gentle whisper in the breeze, the quiet hush in your heart, the peaceful stillness that awaits you. Yet you drown it all in constant movement. You claim you want truth, but you can't hear my voice over the noise. You say you want my leading, but your mind is crowded with voices that make mine impossible to discern. You say you want my guidance, but you race ahead before I can finish speaking. Child, I dwell beyond the noise in the stillness. It's in the quiet of your soul, when you let go of every distraction, that you truly hear me. But silence scares you because it forces you to face your innermost reality. There, you see yourself as you are, without excuses. And that is precisely what I desire, a moment of intimacy with you, free from interruption. In that stillness, I can heal your wounds, renew your strength, and prepare you for what is coming. Stop running. Stop hiding in the chaos. Be still for a moment and let my words wash over you. I have already reached out and will continue to do so, but how long will you insist on drowning me out with noise? Post in the comments, Lord, I choose to be silent before you today. Child, you have cried, pleaded, and asked with all your might. But let me ask you, are you ready for the answer? You pray for change, but are you willing to step out of your comfort zone? You want a new direction, but refuse to let go of what keeps you stuck. You want me to transform your life, but you cling to whatever holds you back. Listen, I am not merely powerful. When I answer, I move. Yet my answers may not always come as you expect. You ask me for patience, and I place you in situations that require it. You want strength, so I allow challenges that build it. You want a miracle, yet I first refine your character. You want to hear my voice, but do you truly want to follow what I say? My responses may not align with your desires, but they meet your needs. If I say no, or not yet, or wait, will you trust me or lose hope? I understand your anxiety. I feel your urgency. But trust me, if the answer has not arrived, it is either not the right time, or I have something far greater planned. So stop merely asking and start preparing for the wonders I am about to perform. When the answer comes, be ready to receive it. Now tell me, you have been asking for direction, but are you truly prepared for what is about to happen? Post in the comments, Lord, I am ready for your answer. My son, I have called you again and again. I have warned you and stirred your heart. But what if there is no later? Do you honestly believe you will always have more time? Do you think you can afford to wait until some distant tomorrow? I must tell you plainly, who promised you tomorrow? Who told you that your time would remain? Do not downplay what is serious. Do not dismiss my words. This might be the last time I call you in this way. Your final chance before real consequences unfold, before heartache takes over, before time is gone. I share this not to terrify you, but because I love you too deeply to watch you hurt yourself. I can't bear to see you shatter. I want to spare you the needless result of choices that can still be changed. In the depths of your being, you know transformation is needed. You know the path you are on is not my best for you. Still, you continue. What more must happen for you to grasp that this is it, that this is your moment? Child, do not wait to seek help until you are completely broken. Do not wait until everything is lost to value what you had. Do not wait until regret settles in when time has run out. This could be the last time I speak so plainly. If it is, then the choice rests in your hands. Make the right one now. Write in the comments, I choose now, before it's too late. My shining star, pass along this light. Share this message with 3 friends who might need a boost in spirit. My child, I have opened your eyes to the truth, warned you, and done all I can to guide you. Yet you go on looking away. You shut your eyes to my counsel. You silence your heart the moment I speak. You act as though you do not see or feel or know. But I ask, how long will this continue? You must learn a crucial lesson today. You can ignore my signs, but you cannot escape the consequences. Every decision bears fruit. Every seed you plant eventually grows. If I am trying to guide you, it is not to limit you or rob you of joy. It is because I see exactly where every road leads. I know what lies behind that door you're trying so desperately to open. I see what awaits you in the distance, and that is why I'm trying to protect you. Yet, with your strong will, you think you have all the answers. You imagine you can disregard my guidance and never face repercussions. I have seen so many of my children fall because they would not listen. It pains me to watch them suffer from avoidable choices. I try to steer them away from harm, but I will not force them. I have given you free will. If you stray, I will not overrule you. But know this, every step leads to a result. If you continue to close your eyes, the consequences will find you in due time. I refuse to watch you suffer needlessly. I cannot bear to see you mourning over what can still be changed. Here I stand before you, reaching out once more. Will you hear my words this time, or will you continue to turn away until sorrow forces you to see? The decision rests with you, yet the outcomes, those are inevitable. Share your thoughts in the comments, Master. I decide to act before the moment slips away. Son, pause and observe your surroundings. Time is relentless. Days slip by, opportunities fade, and yet you linger in anticipation, convinced that everything will remain within your reach. You tell yourself you can wait until tomorrow, that solutions can be postponed. But consider this. What if later is merely a mirage? Time marches on, life continues forward, and I have been calling out to you, shedding light on the truth that this is your moment to act. Still, you delay. You immerse yourself in distractions, wade through chaos, and prioritize other matters over your own well-being. What is the result? You remain stagnant, cycling through the same challenges and anxieties, because until you take action, nothing will change. I bring you a new revelation. There is a promise waiting to be fulfilled, yet the first move is yours. The choice belongs to you, but the time you believe you have in abundance may already be slipping away. Can you truly afford to wait? Are you so certain that delaying is an option? Because I tell you, there are opportunities that, if not seized now, vanish forever. Chances may never return. People may no longer stand beside you. Circumstances may never be the same. Time is running out, my child. I do not want you to look back and regret at what you let slip through your fingers. So I ask you plainly, how long will you wait? Share in the comments. I choose now. I will not wait any longer. My child, I see the path before you. I know the plans I have for your journey, filled with harmony and abundance. I long for you to triumph, but you must understand, the decisions you make today will shape the life you will have tomorrow. You yearn for change, yet continue in the same patterns. You desire a brighter destiny, yet follow roads that lead you away from the greatness I've prepared. You stand at the threshold of transformation, yet you resist the very change calling out to you. If you keep on as you are, the future you dream of may remain forever beyond reach. I have destined you for greatness, not by chance, but through unwavering commitment, faith, and choices aligned with my purpose. You cannot ignore my guidance, wander aimlessly, and expect the outcome you desire. Every seed you plant today will yield a harvest in due time. If you won't change now, if you keep turning a blind eye, what will your life look like in a year? In 5 years? Have you thought of this, son? I am trying to spare you future disappointments. I want to protect you from pain that remains hidden. If you heed my words now, you will be grateful later. But if you go on ignoring me, a day will come when you'll look back and wonder why you never took another path while you still had the chance. I am giving you that chance right now, my darling child. Hold on to this spark of hope and share it with 3 friends who need encouragement. I am calling you to change while there is still time. Do not be deceived. Your choices today will shape your tomorrow. Will you proceed as you are, accepting a destiny that might not be what you expect? Or will you trust in me and allow me to lead you into something far greater? Write in the comments, Master, I embrace transformation in this moment. Like and share the video if you have trust in the words of the God. Subscribe to the channel if you love Jesus. My child, a door stands open before you, waiting at your command. It is set before you right now. But how long will you remain there, gazing at it, hesitating to step inside? How many times have you asked for an opportunity? How often have you cried out for a new beginning or a solution? Now, as I present this open door, you hesitate. You assume it will stand open forever. Understand, I am divine love, patient and generous with my opportunities, but I am also a being of purpose. Sometimes the door closes, not to reject you, but because the time to enter has expired. You have experienced closed doors before, opportunities lost as you lingered in uncertainty, letting fear cloud your resolve. Will you repeat this mistake? Son, heed my words. The door standing open now will not remain so indefinitely. Time moves swiftly. What you fail to act upon today may disappear by tomorrow. What you overlook in this moment may no longer be there when you finally choose to see it. Live a life free from regrets. Do not let the echoes of what if haunt you. The door stands ajar now, but this window of grace cannot remain open forever. If you sense my call, if you recognize that this is your time, step forward. Seize this moment, for once it closes, another door like this may never appear. The choice is yours. Move forward now or risk falling into obscurity. Write in the comments, I step through the threshold you have provided, O Divine. My child, how often have you begged for my favor and a new chance? How many times have you prayed for a fresh start, hoping to rewrite your story? I heard every word. I caught every tear. I know you deeply, and I have already granted the opportunity you sought. But answer me, what are you doing with it? You say you want to change, yet you remain the same. You say you long for a fresh start, yet you cling to familiar ways. You want me to work miracles, but you hesitate to take even the smallest leap of faith. I am the divine power of new beginnings. I transform, renew, and unlock possibilities. Yet I will not do what is yours to do. To embrace new life, you must release the chains binding you to what was. To shape a brighter future, you must plant seeds of faith right now. To receive my favor, you must follow my instructions. I have already offered the chance you asked for. The question is, what will you do with it? Do not ask for a new opportunity unless you're ready to act upon it. Don't sit idly by, waiting for a divine rescue while repeating old mistakes. My child, I am here, willing to walk beside you, but you have a part to play. Embrace your calling and step into the extraordinary life awaiting you. Tell me now, are you truly doing your part, or are you merely biding time for me to move first? All transformation starts with your own change. Write in the comments, I shall fulfill my duty, my Lord. My child, why do you keep looking back? Why are you tethered to the past, revisiting your pain, your mistakes, and the burdens I urged you to surrender? I see how you try to move forward, yet something unseen always pulls you down. Regret, fear, and the sting of what once was. You wonder, what if I'd chosen differently? What if I hadn't made that mistake? But hear me, the past cannot be changed, and the future lies before you, waiting to be shaped. While you remain fixated on what has already happened, you cannot see the wonders I have prepared for you. Each time you revisit those memories, you tighten the chains holding you back. I am calling you to the present, not the past. I want you freed from every burden that prevents your progress. What happened before is behind us. I have already forgiven you and corrected your errors. Now you alone must choose to release yourself from them. My child, take this truth to heart. Your life is not in the past, but in the here and now. If you remain trapped there, you will never grasp the future I have crafted. Embrace the release and walk into tomorrow unchained. The choice is yours. Hold on to what has been, or embrace the life I have prepared. Write in the comments, today, I release the past and embrace the future. My cherished one, we rise by lifting others. Share this message with someone who needs it. My child, do you feel this restlessness, this burden, this unending struggle? Your senses do not mislead you. A great battle is underway, and you are at its center. Though your troubles may seem commonplace, there is a force in the spiritual realm attempting to break your spirit, separate us, and entangle you in fear, uncertainty, and wrongdoing. The adversary seeks to hold you back because he knows the plan I have set in motion for you. He uses discouragement and doubt, whispering that you are not strong enough to keep going. He manipulates people, circumstances, and your past pain, anything within reach to bring you down. But my child, heed me. You are not alone. I am fighting for you. I surround your life with my strength, sending my guardians to protect you, even when you are unaware. Your adversary only holds power if you allow it. He has no authority over those shielded by my presence. Still, you must stand your ground, pray, remain watchful, and understand that this battle extends beyond mere human strength. Victory comes through faith, steadfast loyalty, and my divine presence guiding you. It is time to fight. Put on my armor and take hold of the weapons I have given you. Prayer, worship, my word, and unwavering devotion. Son, the fight for your life is happening right now. Will you rise and do battle, or will you let the enemy prevail? I have already secured your victory, but you must rise to claim it. Write in the comments, Sovereign, I choose to fight with your armor. My child, I am still here, calling your name, waiting for your response. I continue reaching out, but for how long? How many times have you sensed my spirit? How many times have I stirred your heart, offered guidance, or awakened your conscience? And yet you keep postponing, convinced that time is in your hands. But time is fleeting. You live in a realm where my presence is eternal, where each moment can feel endless. Yet who told you there would always be another moment? I am patient and loving, but I am also just. I will not call you forever. I will not force you if you choose not to hear. This may be the last time I reach you in this way. The final call before the consequences of your choices arrive. I do not want to see you suffer from ignoring my voice, but the decision is ultimately yours. Stop running. Stop delaying. The responsibility is yours alone. I remain, but how much longer will you keep me waiting? Write in the comments. Today I choose you, my Lord. My child, I see your confusion. I see you wandering aimlessly, surrounded by uncertainty, trying to find the right path. You feel you walk in darkness, forgotten by the world around you. But you have never been alone. From your very beginning, I have been with you. In the moments when you felt isolated, I stood at your side. In your deepest pains, I understood you fully. When you fell and thought you could not stand again, I reached down and lifted you up. You wander in circles because you have tried to move forward without my guidance. You have fixed your eyes on the problem rather than on me, trying to handle everything by yourself, instead of trusting that I have already prepared a way. Today, I tell you, stop resisting my guidance. Stop trying to control every outcome. Simply trust me. I am your divine navigator. I know every detail of the road ahead, and the path I lead you on will make sense in time, even if it seems uncertain now. So tell me, will you keep wandering in the dark, or will you finally let me guide you? I have always been here. I always will be. Write in the comments. I place my trust in your guidance. Dearest child, pass on this warmth. Share this message with 3 loved ones who need some support. My child, how often have you delayed what needs to be done? How many times have I nudged you, stirring your heart with urgency, only to hear, I'll do it tomorrow, or I'll decide later. But what if tomorrow never comes? You stand there, waiting for the perfect moment, a sense of readiness, a sign greater than the ones I have already shown you. The truth is, the choice must be made now. Each moment you hesitate separates you further from the greatness awaiting you. Time is not yours to own, and the future is unknown. You cannot imagine how many chances lie ahead, and I want you to make the most of every single one. Let today be the day you step into greatness. This moment resonates deeply with you. Why stall any longer? Do not allow discomfort to stifle your transformation. Seize the moment before it vanishes. Act before your delayed decisions bring irreversible consequences. My dear child, my love for you knows no bounds. That is precisely why I reach out yet again. But perhaps this will be the last time. What will you do now? Will you postpone again? Or will you make a choice that could change everything? Write in the comments, Master, I choose today. I will not wait any longer. Child, I see your pain. I see the sadness you hide from everyone else, the heaviness in your heart. Sometimes you question whether you have the strength to continue. Shadows hover, and the way forward seems blocked. In these moments, the adversary tries to convince you that you are alone, that I don't hear you, or that I don't care, that your suffering is beyond your faith. But my child, listen, your pain will never exceed my power. I am the master of restoration. I am the one who turns sorrow into joy, weakness into strength, and despair into hope. Yet remember this, your faith must remain steady, unshaken by fleeting emotions, rooted in who you truly are. Your grief may scream for attention now, but I surpass all suffering. Your pain may feel overwhelming, but I am the one who renews your soul. When your suffering roars louder than your faith, close your eyes and remember, I am here. I have always existed, and I always will. This season will pass, I promise you. But as you endure, hold my hand and never lose faith. Write in the comments, Master, even in pain, I trust in you. My child, I see your doubts. At times you look at yourself and wonder, am I capable? Was I truly called? Is there something greater for me? I assure you, yes. There is a destiny I have set aside for your life, and it is greater than the doubts that threaten you. I chose you intentionally, not because you were perfect, ready, or strong, but because I see within you a potential that remains hidden even from yourself. I know what holds you back, your own mind. Fear overshadows faith. You see your limitations, mistakes, and scars and believe you are not enough. But my child, when did I ever ask for perfection? I do not seek those with all the answers. I only ask for those who will trust me. Moses feared he could not speak well, yet I used him to free a nation. Gideon believed he was the least of all, yet I chose him to lead a victorious army. David was a shepherd, yet I made him a king. Why do you allow doubt to keep you from embracing what I have already spoken over your life? If I call you, I will lift you up. If I give you a purpose, I will provide everything you need to fulfill it. But you must stop hiding behind uncertainty and move forward in faith. Son, your destiny is too precious to be buried beneath hesitation. Trust in my words about you and silence the whispers of doubt. Write in the comments, I trust your divine plan for my life, Lord. I am a divine being who keeps promises. What I have declared regarding your life stands firm and unchanged. Yet there is something crucial you must understand. Without action, it remains only a promise. You've been waiting for the miraculous to simply happen. Indeed, I can do anything for you. I can open every door. But I have chosen not to work that way. I gave you a promise, and now I invite you to move. Think of Abraham. I promised him land, yet he had to leave his home. Consider Moses. I promised to free the people, yet he had to lift his staff and face the sea. Remember Joshua. I promised victory, yet he had to circle the city walls. What about you? Are you merely standing still, or are you moving toward the destiny I've already declared? Believing the promise is not enough, you must also act in faith. Walk forward with confidence, even when the whole road is unclear. Trust that if I promise something, I will fulfill it. But you must rise and move. The promise stands, the step is yours to take. What is holding you back? Write in the comments, I will fulfill your promise with unwavering resolve. And if you believe in Christianity, kindly show your support for our community by contributing super thanks from $50 to $100. Beloved ones, let us unite our hearts in prayer. O Sovereign One, Supreme Father of compassion, grace, and justice, I come before you now, aware that this prayer is divinely appointed. I know you have led me here because there is still a work you wish to do in me. I thank you for your steadfast presence. Even when I ignored or pretended not to hear you, still you never abandoned me. You came close to the door of my heart, revealing yourself through countless signs and speaking to me in countless ways. Now, in this very moment, I want to pause everything else and listen to your voice. Father, I admit there have been many times when I chose the wrong path, fully aware it wasn't what you wanted for me. I deceived myself, clinging to ways that brought only sorrow and frustration. But now I long for a new way. My Lord, I am ready to heed your signs, to act on the knowledge you have already given me. Grant me the strength to overcome the fear that has often held me captive. I know my path, but I lack the power to walk it alone. I leave my excuses behind, discard the past, and seize this moment before me. Today, Father, I recognize this is my time to act. Everything has been arranged. The door stands open, and I cannot delay. I feel a great battle over my life, aware that challenges, temptations, and uncertainties aim to keep me from moving forward. Yet today, I rise boldly in your name. I clothe myself in your presence, put on your armor, and declare that no enemy shall prevail against me. No shadow of despair will stop me from claiming the destiny you have designed for my life. Father, I trust in the plan you have for me. I trust that your promise is unchanging, and I see now that I can't remain idle, hoping everything works out on its own. I must act. So guide me, Lord. Grant me wisdom to make the right decisions and the strength to break free from anything holding me back. Help me walk forward without carrying the weight of what was. My purpose is greater than my fears. Your calling me is no accident. There was intent in choosing me. Even when fear attempts to paralyze me, I choose to believe what you say about me, rejecting all lies the adversary tries to plant in my mind. One last meal, yet when I asked her to feed my prophet Elijah, she gave without hesitation. She poured out what she had, and in that act, her jar of oil did not run dry and her flour never ran out. Her offering was not just a sacrifice, it was an act of faith that merged her small gift with my limitless supply. My child, do you want to witness a downpour of blessings upon your home? Start by pouring out what you already hold in your hands. Have you ever wondered why so many remain stuck? Because they view generosity as a burden rather than a seed sown. A farmer casts seed upon the earth without sorrow, smiling because each grain holds the promise of an abundant harvest. Likewise, every act of love, every gift given with gratitude, and every kindness shown is a seed. I am the one who grows these seeds into mighty trees to shelter not only you but countless others as well. You may ask, how can I give when I barely have enough for myself? Think of the young boy with 5 loaves and 2 fish. In the eyes of the disciples, it was only enough for a snack, but he gave it into their hands, and I multiplied it to feed a crowd. The power of your giving is not measured by the size of your offering, but by the depth of your faith. When you surrender what you have, even if it seems small, you declare, "Divine Lord, breathe upon this gift and let it grow." But be warned, generosity is not a transaction. In my kingdom, it surpasses the mere act of receiving. It is an offering of worship. The widow who gave 2 coins in the temple expected nothing in return. Her heart was pure, and her gift has echoed through the generations. In the same way, when you give selflessly, without any expectation of personal gain, you honor me, and I will honor those who honor me. My child, I see the depths of your heart. You are afraid of being taken advantage of giving without seeing a return. Today, I break that fear. I declare that every seed of kindness will fulfill its purpose, no matter the setbacks or disappointments. Every kind act, every dollar given in secret, every moment spent lifting someone else's burdens, I hold them all close to my heart. When the time is right, I will bring forth a harvest from these seeds that will astonish you. Remember the Macedonians. Even in their poverty, they gave joyfully, beyond their ability, not because of their wealth, but because they understood the essence of giving. It goes far deeper than possessions. It is about the heart. And I reward not only with material provision, but also with indescribable joy. In the same way, I will exalt you, not just by opening financial doors, but by filling your heart with a fulfillment this world cannot offer. There is a hidden principle in giving. The more you release, the more space you create to receive. Not because you earn it, but because your faith expands as you let go. When you release what you have, I open heaven's gates. When you give your last loaf, I produce an abundance of bread. When you offer your time, I enlarge your days. My arithmetic is not human, it is heavenly. Guard your heart in generosity. Do not give merely out of obligation, but out of love. Give because you reflect my nature. Give because you know everything you own is a gift from me. Your salary, your skills, your talents. And when you share them, You become like me, the divine giver who breathed life into all things. Now say aloud, I break the fear of giving. I release my humble gift into your divine hand. You turn my small beginnings into vast outcomes. From this moment on, I become a channel of your generosity. As you speak, angelic hosts move in alignment with you. People you never imagined will be sent to bless you. Obstacles that once stood unmovable will yield to the power of your faith. Your giving does not mark an end, but the beginning of an endless cycle of blessing. Dearest child, everything in my sight has value. The encouraging words you write, the meal you share, the forgiveness you extend, all are seeds of tremendous power. And even if you do not see immediate outcomes, trust that they will emerge in due time. Just as the rain never falls in vain, your generosity will accomplish its purpose. I have not called you to be a stagnant reservoir, hoarding blessings until you go dry. I have called you to flow like a river, ever in motion, spilling over to bring life and refreshment, even in the driest seasons. Your true wealth is defined not by what you gather, but by what you give away. Rise and shine. Cast aside self-centeredness. Look around you. There are souls yearning for a touch of divine love, hearts craving your generosity. Every time you open your hands, I rejoice, for I see my reflection in you, the giver who gave everything, even his son, to save his beloved. The seed rests in your hands, the miracle lies in mine. Now sow with faith. Feel my hand interlaced with yours at this very moment. Though the world trembles with uncertainty and the future seems shrouded in fog, hear my voice above the clamor. My grace is sufficient for you. Your true security does not lie in your savings, your job, or the shaky guarantees of this world. It lies in me, the one who governs the cosmos, who knows every detail of who you are, and who can bring order from chaos with a single breath. You wonder how you can remain unshaken when all around you seems unstable, when the news is filled with turmoil, when the bills pile up, and when the very ground under your feet feels unsteady. I see your sleepless nights, the trembling hands sorting through statements, the mind racing for solutions. But today, I invite you to do something remarkable. Breathe deeply, and remember that I am the one who calmed the turbulent sea, who fed multitudes with scraps, who revived the dead. If I care for them, I will surely care for you. Observe the lilies of the field. They neither weave nor toil, nor are they burdened by the worries of tomorrow. Yet not even a king in all his glory is adorned like one of these. If I clothe them in temporary splendor, how much more will I clothe you, my eternal reflection? Your anxiety does not change outcomes. Your faith changes everything. When you stop seeking human approval and rest in my arms, you declare, my Father is greater than every need. Peter walked on water as long as he kept his gaze on me. Only when he looked at the raging wind did he begin to sink. Your faith is the ground that keeps you secure through every storm. Regardless of how high the waves may rise or how fiercely the wind may blow, I stand before you. My voice, mightier than the strongest tempest, brings peace. Embrace this. You may ask, Lord, what if I fail? What if I lose it all? Even if you slip, I will catch you. David fell deeply, yet my grace lifted him higher. Jonah fled from me, yet my mercy restored him to his calling. Peter denied me, but my grace made him a cornerstone of my church. Your security does not lie in your perfection, but in my perfect love. Even if you stumble, my hand will lift you. Even if you wander, my light will guide you. Even when you feel weak, my strength will uphold you. Look at the birds. They do not fill barns or invest in stocks, yet none go hungry. When I provide for them, they soar and sing without worry. How much more will I provide for you who bear my image? You are no accident. You are a deliberate creation. Your days were written in my book before you drew your first breath. Every difficulty, every test, I have allowed so it might shape you, not destroy you. However, realize that true confidence in me is not idle. It is active, anchored in my promises. Just as Noah built an ark under clear skies, you must act even when the storm is not yet visible. Manage your finances, but trust that I am your ultimate provider. Envision a future, but do so without emotional enslavement. Work with diligence, remembering your sustenance flows from me, not simply from your labor. Consider again the widow of Zarephath. In her emptiness, I asked her to share her last portion of flour with Elijah. She obeyed, and her flour never ran out. Her faith, in the midst of lack, invited my abundance in the season of plenty. When you trust me despite the evidence of lack, I step into your situation. When you elevate my voice above your calculations, I rewrite your equations. Perhaps you say, but I have prayed so much and seen no change. My silence is still my presence. I am working behind the scenes. Just as a tree's roots grow underground before the trunk breaks the surface, my work in your life is often hidden before it is revealed. Your faith is being refined, your perseverance strengthened, your spirit shaped. At the moment you least expect, you will see the bloom of what you have tended in tears. Now say this with conviction. My security is in the Lord. I will face tomorrow without fear because you are here with me, now and forever. Your grace and might are all I need. You empower me, and your peace sustains me. In you, I find all that truly matters. As you profess, the hosts of heaven move into formation, and the shadows that once whispered dread vanish. The doors that appeared sealed begin to stir. It is not by your power, but by my authority. Every word of faith you speak resonates in the spiritual realm, demolishing fears and illuminating paths of possibility. Think of Paul and Silas in prison. Instead of succumbing to despair, they sang praises. Their worship shook the prison walls and unshackled every prisoner. Your praise in chaos is a force that shifts the foundations of your circumstances. When you praise without seeing a clear exit, you declare to the darkness that my power transcends every confinement. My dear child, do not ignore the quiet nudge to share this message with others who need encouragement. I am not asking you to deny reality. I am calling you to rise above it. What you see is temporary. My words endure forever. Reality points to lack, but my word declares abundance. Reality signals defeat, but my truth announces victory. Choose which truth will occupy your gaze. I am the God who transforms deserts into flowing streams. If I can bring forth water from barren stones, I can bring solutions out of your challenges. If I can feed a multitude with 5 loaves, I can multiply your resources beyond human logic. Your part is to believe. Mine is to act. Even if storms threaten to return, remember, I did not promise a life without trials, but I promised I would stand with you through them all. I have not guaranteed a trouble-free path, but I have already assured you of victory. Your security is not found in fleeting circumstances or emotions, but in my never-failing presence. As long as I am, you cannot be overcome. Your voice carries extraordinary power, beyond what you dare to imagine. When I created the cosmos, my word brought forth light from chaos, order from emptiness, creation from nothing. Today I have placed a reflection of that same power in you, in your spirit, in your mouth. Every word of faith you speak goes beyond mere sound. It becomes a divine seed. When you declare my promises, you partner with me to birth unseen realities. Proclaim abundance in your finances, health in your body, and restoration in your relationships. Tell fear, the God who upholds me never fails, and watch the heavens respond. You may ask, how can words reshape my financial reality? Think of Joshua, who brought down the walls of Jericho without conventional weapons. He marched and shouted in obedience. Those walls crumbled. Your words carry weight because they are divine eruptions that shake chaos at its core. When you declare your provision comes from God, you defy the systems of the world. When you say your household is sacred ground, you rewrite the narrative the enemy tries to inscribe. Like and share the video if you have trust in the words of the God. Subscribe to the channel if you love Jesus. The kingdom of darkness wants you to remain ignorant of this. Your mouth is a gateway between heaven and earth. Just as I breathed life into Adam, your words can revive lifeless situations. Remember Ezekiel in the valley of dry bones. I commanded him to prophesy, and as he spoke, the bones reconnected, sinews formed, and an army rose to life. Your finances may feel like dry bones, your dreams scattered, but prophesy. Abundance, arise here. Resources, reveal yourselves. Debts, be resolved now. I will honor your faith. Yet be careful, your words must match my truth. They are not empty hopes, but declarations of what I have already spoken over you. When you echo the world's despair, I'll never win, there's no way out, you lock yourself into a prison of your own making. But when you proclaim, the Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want, you invoke my promises of abundance. Recall the centurion who said, "Speak the word, and my servant will be healed." He understood that my word has authority over every affliction and chaos. When you proclaim, "My God will supply all my needs," heaven moves. Your faith in my power surpasses all limitations. Be cautious though. Faith-filled declarations are not magic. They require trust in my word. Still, every time you speak faith, angels prepare for battle, darkness retreats, and what was invisible begins to manifest. My child, you have not recognized the depth of the power within you. Your words are not ordinary. They carry the authority of the King. When you declare, doors are opening that no one can shut, you stride into the shadows with my light. When you whisper, a way is being made in the wilderness, you carve a path in desolate lands. Even your sighs in prayer are seeds in the spiritual realm. Speak boldly. Let not despair seal your lips. Let your voice rise in a triumphant shout. Weep if you must, but then proclaim with strength, joy comes in the morning. A spiritual battle rages for your words. The enemy knows if he can silence you, he curtails your divine potential. Today, I break the silence within you. I empower you to declare, I am the head and not the tail. I rise and do not fall. My life testifies to unshakable faith. Repeat it until every cell in your body believes it, until doubt gives way to absolute trust. Beloved child, Abraham spoke of himself as father of many nations, even while his wife was barren. He summoned into existence that which did not yet exist, grounded in my promise. You possess the power to call forth the abundance still hidden from sight. Declare, there is treasure stored for me in heavenly realms. My table overflows, my debts are paid, my destiny is bright. I listen and respond. Still, your declarations must be persistent. Just as Elijah prayed 7 times for rain until the smallest cloud formed, keep declaring my promises until you see even the faintest sign on the horizon. Do not stop after the first sign of doubt. Your voice is shaping the unseen. Each time you speak, walls fall, and every word of faith lays a foundation for your destiny. Now say this with me. I declare my finances are blessed. My household is a sanctuary of abundance. My steps are directed by God. I break every chain of lack in Jesus' name. From this moment on, I invite the miraculous. As you speak, angelic hosts gather. Hidden provisions, people meant to usher you into new levels, and solutions you never envisioned begin to awaken. It isn't by your might, but by my power. I have given you the keys to bind and loose on earth. Embrace this, cherished one. Take command of the storm around you. Stand tall, raise your voice, and declare blessing over your finances, your career, and your loved ones. And if you believe in Christianity, kindly show your support for our community by contributing super thanks from $50 to $100. Tell fear, your reign ends now. Tell debt, you have no hold on me. Tell anxiety, depart from this household. Your voice unlocks what I have long prepared. The enemy will test the cracks in your armor, reminding you of past failings, financial missteps, or the possibility of lack. But do not give in. Your gratitude, your unyielding praise, will be a shield. Just as Gideon overcame doubt by proclaiming, the sword of the Lord and of Gideon, I will honor your flawed but fervent faith. Your mouth is a sacred altar where heaven and earth meet. Now speak forth your vision and watch as the ground quakes with divine power. Today, I reveal a profound truth behind every blessing I grant you. You were not created merely to accumulate wealth, flaunt riches, or sit in comfort. I bless you so you can become a blessing. Every resource I give you, every door I open, every miracle I perform, serves a purpose beyond your own life. Your story is not just about personal triumph. It is about how my greatness will flow through you. Today, I silence every doubt that whispers I'm unworthy. I pledge to trust your path, even when I can't see the full picture. I refuse to remain stuck in the past or motionless in the face of an unknown future. I want to embrace this moment and say yes to the opportunity you place before me. For I know, Father, this could be the last time you speak to me this clearly. Time is short, and I don't want to waste another moment outside your divine will. So I surrender all to you, my heart, my life, my decisions, my fears, my doubts, and my weaknesses. Everything I am belongs to you. Remake me, lead me, shape me. Though I feel unworthy, though I have stumbled many times, still your call remains. You persist in giving me more chances, in reaching out to rescue me. Father, today I choose to be the one who hears your voice and responds with devotion, not the one who feels your presence and then returns to the same old choices. I long for real change, true transformation, to become the person you envisioned from the beginning. You know, Father, how long I have resisted. I tried to make my own way, leaning on my limited strength instead of trusting in you. The truth is, my own efforts without you led only to frustration, loss, and wounds I inflicted on myself by rejecting your counsel. But today I yield. I set aside all pride, all stubbornness, and every lingering doubt. I surrender to your divine purpose. I will no longer demand explanations before trusting your plan. Teach me to trust, to rest, and to surrender my life completely to your will. O Divine One, reshape my heart with your boundless love. Strip away every barrier, every doubt, and everything else that might keep me from acting on what I already know. Remove the chains of my past. Silence every voice that tempts me away from your truth. I sense that I stand on a threshold between who I was and who you are calling me to be. I want to cross over wholeheartedly. I do not want to look back and realize I turned away from an extraordinary encounter with you because of fear or hesitation. Give my feet the strength to step forward confidently, my eyes the vision to see what was once hidden, and my spirit the courage to trust you beyond my comfort. Lord, if there is anything else in me that needs to change, any burden I need to relinquish, any forgiveness I need to grant, show me. Give me courage to do whatever is required. I will not stay bound by yesterday's shadows. I will keep moving forward, seeking deeper faith, and walking boldly toward the destiny you have prepared. Divine One, fill me with new life and let your presence overflow in me. Make me steadfast, my trust unshaken, my hope unending, and my heart ever secure in you. I love you, Lord, and devote my entire being to you. All that I am, all that I have, and all that I will ever be, I place in your hands. I choose to stay connected to you, knowing that in your timing and your ways, your plans for me will be accomplished. By the power of the divine. Amen. Sweet child, if these words have comforted you, share your gratitude by liking and passing this blessing to those who need it. My cherished one, today I want to share deep truths with you. I invite you on a path of growth, understanding, and mastery, one that expands as you draw near my presence. Many believe that closeness with me requires striving and works, but a true relationship with me is founded on love and grace. True freedom is born from understanding me not only as Savior, but also as the one who illuminates your path each day. I came to deliver you from the power of wrongdoing, to break every chain, and to bring clarity to your journey. As your shepherd, my aim is to guide you with gentleness, so that when you entrust every part of your life to me, you experience true abundance, not in material wealth, but in the deep fulfillment of knowing you are connected to me. Your life will reflect my presence, and those around you will see this difference. Living with integrity draws my favor, allowing me to shape you and to bring forth blessings that flow from genuine devotion. When you honor me, I will honor you in return. I will guide you to new opportunities and ensure your path aligns with the purpose I instilled in you. For those who seek my presence, I offer protection and direction at every step. By choosing me as your refuge, no adversity will stand against you. You will overcome every challenge, supported by my unfailing hand. Call on me, and I will answer. In difficulty, I will rescue you, giving you a life that is full and enduring. I have prepared a way out, a road to redemption, available only through an authentic bond with me. Remaining close to me grants you a shield against life's trials. As long as you stay connected, they may shake you, but they will never break you. Together, we will advance in victory. Keep in mind, I am not just your savior, but also your mentor, the one who gave all for your destiny. I want to elevate you and fill your life with hope, purpose, and blessings, regardless of the trials behind you. Do not fret over lost time or missed opportunities. With me, the moment is always ripe. Each new day reveals fresh possibilities, echoing my unwavering faithfulness. Take my hand and watch as your future rises above what your past has been. My promise applies to all who call me Savior and guiding light. As we continue on this journey, our relationship will deepen, and you will bear my essence wherever you go. It begins with accepting the blessing of union with me, letting my ways shape your life through grace, a divine favor that restores your connection with me, closing the gap formed by past mistakes. Trusting me yields an extraordinary grace that empowers you to make a real difference in your life and in the world. Your weaknesses are simply a canvas for my strength. By embracing this path, you elevate the most valuable part of you, your spirit. Forever, you will shine brighter as you walk through challenges. Even when life seems difficult, as you journey by my side, you will discover all that is good. Indeed, both heaven and earth will seem ready to help you. Those who trust in me are upheld by immeasurable power. My love for you is so immense that creation itself seems to align with your steps, echoing the legacy I have promised you. Moreover, use the power of your words to declare the promise I have given you. Speak these truths daily, knowing your words have the power to invite my help, remove obstacles, and ensure your sincere prayers are answered. This is the authority I've given to all who genuinely walk with me. As you affirm these truths, know that I am clearing a path so you can receive all I have for you. I do not break my word. I am ever present, honoring every promise I have made. As you walk with me, you are woven into a grand plan, participating in a goodness that spans both heaven and earth. Enter this moment with gratitude and move forward in confidence, knowing your future is in my hands. Though challenges come, you are safeguarded by my presence, advancing toward a glorious destiny. Let my teachings guide you and bring you renewed strength. May my presence drive out all fear. Together, we will press on as a beloved family, protected by unwavering support and inspired by my abiding love. No obstacle can conquer you, for you are enveloped in constant encouragement and divine covering. I have spoken my intentions clearly. I am here to strengthen you, to provide for you, and to set a firm path before you. Come to me, beloved one. Know that seeking refuge in me shields you from shame. I will lead you into a life of true peace and fulfillment, beyond the turmoil of the world, onto a path of deep purpose. When you choose me wholeheartedly, you step into an unbreakable covenant, a promise that rises above the emptiness of worldly pursuits. I have given you all you need for a meaningful life, assured by words that help you share in a glorious tomorrow. But you must turn away from old patterns and the shallow illusions of this world. My plan for you overflows with true prosperity, accessible only through faith in me. I am the single doorway to these richest blessings. There are no shortcuts. Attempting to seize these gifts on your own will lead only to frustration. Your past may have disappointed you, your faith may have been tested, but trust my purpose. It is to renew you and fill you with abundance. Look to those who walked in faith before you. Through unwavering trust, they inherited every good thing I promised. That same fullness is available to you now. Every blessing belongs to those who believe, not to those who rely solely on works. It is offered by grace and grace alone. This is why recognizing your identity as one I have chosen is so crucial. You were created to thrive in the freedom and abundance I have provided. You are meant to transcend the broken systems of this world, standing as a unique example of my love and truth to everyone around you. The way you act, speak, use your resources, and even care for yourself should reflect this higher standard. The old ways have passed. In this new life, the limitations and struggles of the past no longer define you, for you have embraced a transformed way of living. Realize that you belong to a realm of endless potential, far beyond the troubles of this world. Any hurdles before you are temporary, for the power within you is limitless. Cling to this truth as you step boldly into the new dawn I offer. Every promise I make stands strong, and all I have envisioned for you is already completed. Embrace your authority, claim what is rightfully yours, and do not waver. Hold fast to the eternal truths I have set before you. I am watching over you, ensuring that every declaration you make in faith will manifest. Remain patient, even if events seem to move slowly, for all I have promised will be yours. Do not let anything drag you back into old patterns of constraint. Instead, keep your eyes on me, the source of every good gift. I am your sole connection to divine grace and the virtue I long to impart. Remain rooted in me, for I offer the true guidance, the unshakable truth, and the fulfilling life you have been seeking. Fix your heart completely on me. When you trust me fully and allow me to guide every facet of your life, all I have for you becomes yours. My power to renew you flows as you acknowledge who I truly am. The adversary knows withdrawing from deep union hinders you from receiving every good thing I have promised. That's why he tries to distract you from wholehearted devotion, hoping you won't fully receive the abundance meant for you. He constantly tries to corrupt what is already perfect, aiming to cloud the fundamental truths behind each of my promises. Hold tightly to the hope you have in me, no matter what difficulties arise. Stand firm and trust in what I have finished on your behalf. As you walk this illuminated path, allowing its radiance to transform old habits, let shallow convictions give way to deeper commitment. Traditions that weighed you down will integrate seamlessly into your new life. Even when you falter, authentic devotion will produce extraordinary results. Those with unwavering belief find peace when they cease their frantic efforts and allow these blessings to flow freely. Keep your gaze fixed on this path and absorb its lessons wholeheartedly. In this awakening, you will uncover endless possibilities. As you commit to walking fully with me, a powerful influence rises in your life and extraordinary transformations unfold. The promises you hold dear begin to surface in reality, for every word of mine endures, provided your faith does not waver. Even when circumstances feel contrary, remain anchored in this truth. Although the world changes, my promises remain for those who believe. Look for signs of my presence in each moment, knowing that I will fulfill all I have assured you. Come, beloved believers, and taste the deep joy of journeying in Christ's radiant light. Step into fellowship with others who share this path, that together we might strengthen our faith and lift each other's hearts in love. Amen. Remember this, your story is far from over. I am the author of every beautiful chapter still to come, and the trials you face today are shaping you for the blessings I have prepared. As you walk forward in faith, trust that I am with you, guiding each step and crafting a future more extraordinary than you can imagine. But this is not goodbye. This is only the beginning. If this message touched your heart, let it be the start of something greater in your life. Subscribe to this channel so we can continue this journey together, uncovering the wisdom, hope, and strength you need to move forward. Don't stop here. There are more messages waiting for you, filled with guidance, encouragement, and divine truth. Leave a comment below with the word trust and share how this spoke to you. Let's turn your challenges into testimonies and setbacks into victories. Come back often. There's so much more I want to share with you. Until we meet again, remember, you are deeply loved and the best is yet to come. Stay encouraged, stay connected, and I'll see you soon. Amen.